times.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Literally, I've shown my old TV before, like that big ol' ass tube TV that cut off most of Roll20.
I thought you didn't use that anymore. I thought you
No,
started
I do
using...
not. It's still my old TV. I have a whole ass flat screen.
I thought you were using a monitor rather than an entire television.
What do I look like? Some kind of cheapo? No, I got a full ass flat screen for this shit.
Don't you and Chaos complain about money all the time?
To be fair, the TV was a gift.
Anyway, hey Jor.
I myself have no money. My family has money, and we occasionally buy gifts for each other because that's what family do.
Hey Matt.
That's not what my family does.
I only get
Well, your
gifts.
family are assholes and should start buying you gifts.
Hey. Don't assume anything.
Yeah, if you could just not, that would be great.
Yeah. Don't say that stuff about
The way
folks'
my family
families.
likes to support each other is we will buy each other gifts based on our hobby. My family doesn't know a whole lot about me. They just know that I sit in front of a TV all day.
Yeah, now that I think about it,
Bought me a better TV.
I don't buy I haven't bought any family members any gifts unless it's for their birthday. And even then, I don't usually do that.
And there was my little brother, my absolute youngest brother. He came out of the closet. I'm all for it. I don't care what his preferences are. They're his preferences. I'm not gonna judge him for them. But he likes to... He considers himself a femboy. And he wanted some things, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I rarely see you anyways. Go ahead. I'll buy it for you. He chose some of the weirdest fucking shit. Like, he got a skirt that says, fuck, thigh highs that say, fuck me.
Literally.
Yes, literally.
Well,
We went to Spencer's.
all power to him, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. Spencer's is that's a store that exists.
By the way, come to
Bless
find
you.
out, Spencer's has an online fucking store.
Don't most stores have that?
I was not expecting something you only see in a fucking mall to have an online store.
Yeah,
Where I buy lube, dildos, shirts, etc.
Spencer's is a very unique store, so I also did not expect it to have an online store as well, because it sells some very interesting stuff.
Are you kidding me? I could go there and plan a bachelorette party on like $40.
Oh yeah.
That's the beauty of Spencer's. Like, you can get dick shaped just about anything. They got a wall of lingerie. Oh, I love going in there. It's great.
It's
I got
actually
fucking shirts from there.
it's actually
shirt
really
collection.
funny. On the topic of gift giving, my dad and my brother specifically are they're each one of those people that will absolutely just avoid giving me any gifts for birthdays, Christmas, anything. They do not mention a damn thing. So it's like, right, don't tell me what you like.
They want you to do their research. They're acting like women.
Dude, you're...
Don't you dare fucking say I'm wrong.
You are very wrong! Christ alive!
Do not use sexist comments as that while recording. Thank you.
It was sexist nonetheless.
Men just fucking tell you shit. Women want you to play like Sherlock Holmes.
I have met many men who don't tell you nothing and women who are blunt. Don't assume nothing off gender. For me...
I'm not saying the entire gender. I'm just saying that's fucking majority I've come across.
For me, it's like... I am really blessed in that I don't really want much. So whenever anyone's like, what do you want as a present? I really don't have an answer. Because there's nothing I
The best
want.
answer that you could probably give is just plane ticket.
Actually, honestly, I think my dad and brother are exactly those kinds of people as well. They don't seem like they want for much either. They seem to have everything that they need.
Yeah, so what I say is like, okay, instead of buying me a present, just give me money and I'll buy what I want, and then I don't buy anything. And that's how I have a lot of money in my savings account.
Yeah,
And then
that's
there's where
exactly what
me and
happens
you
to me too.
differ. I do the whole, I know you guys don't understand me. I know you don't understand what I want. Just give me like $50. I'll figure it out myself. But you save it. Me, it's like, they gave me money to buy me gifts. I'm gonna go on a spending spree.
Nah,
I currently have a very, very heavy wallet because my dad, my brother, my grandparents, and everyone else in my immediate family just goes, here's $100 bucks or so. Go do what you want. And I don't do anything.
good shit. But yeah, I just save it, and then at one point I'm like, oh, this is what I want, and I spend a lot of money. And that's how I got my VTuber model.
Alright, so Mark, you wake up first. What do you do with your early rise and shine?
Of course.
I mean, I guess he'll kind of get up and probably do a quick, like, walk around of everything, making sure there's no one really around or anyone really watching him or anything like that.
There doesn't appear to be anyone around. Everything seems perfectly natural.
Guessing to go over to where Zardak ended up crashing into the rock, like just not leaving the area, but just going like, oh, so we can get a good glance at it.
Okay. You can see the definite impact where he hit, the center point being a very large crater, and around it you see the stone has deteriorated, and it looks like it has suffered 100 years of decay, and you're not entirely sure what caused that.
Would it be possible if he like gets closer, if he can take like a closer look and try to see if he can figure it out?
You can do whatever you want.
Alright, fuck it. He's gonna
Except become God.
take the risk of going closer and try to take a closer look at it with the decay.
Roll a history with disadvantage. Not sure what it was, but you feel that it was whatever energy was radiating off of Murdoch when he got angry. Other than that, you're not entirely sure.
Huh. Okay. He's gonna go back inside, back over to people and just keep watching, wait for the next person to wake up.
That next person is you, Jubilee.
So yeah, my dome disappears, and then Jubilee just kind of stretches.
Good morning.
And looks around. Oh, good morning. Looks around, see if Hubert's awake.
He is. He's just sitting over near Adel Sarday. He looks to you. He nods.
At this point, I just have to check to be sure. All right. Think of any other thing. Oh, I guess Jubilee will start looking at her bag of tricks and seeing what she can pull out for pulling any vehicles we need today.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. We'll see what popped out.
Alright, 1d8 coming up.
Good old number 4. That would be a 4.
Oh, hello, Mr. Pig. Sorry, you're cool, but unfortunately I need something a little bit bigger.
Oink.
Call me Mister.
Surprised that didn't wake up order me thinking I smell bacon.
I'm hungry.
He wakes up next to last.
Okay, I'll set the boar down, pet him, and then try again. What we got this time? Where'd my skirt go?
You got yourself a panther, which can theoretically pull it. It is large.
I feel like we've done this joke before. I think last time I got badger. I got boar, panther, and badger last time. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we repeat itself.
Nope.
Nope, got a weasel this time.
A weasel.
Well, I guess I got a little neck friend.
You got a scarf that's still alive.
Pretty much.
Tauntaun, at this point, you wake up as a boar is sniffing you.
Go away.
Hey, be nice. He's mine. Huh. For some reason, I feel like this boar was a minotaur before.
I feel like
previous life.
I love how every time Obi plays a boar, you know, it always has this really irritated, constantly angry oink.
Oh, you should have
Sounds
seen.
like Maxwell if he was a pig.
Yeah, you should have seen a small minotaur called Maxwell, who had a very similar personality.
His name is Mini Minotaur Maxwell.
My mistake, Mini Minotaur Maxwell.
Yeah, he was small and adorable, and he went.
And he beat the shit out of people. The poor.
What makes him adorable?
It's just.
Again, I keep summoning the same boar, so I'm starting to wonder if I keep summoning Maxwell in a new life or something.
What do you mean? Maxwell was a demon, wasn't he? Isn't he immortal?
He's not immortal.
Joke.
Alright,
Anyways,
so what are you going to do with your newfound awakening?
and the pig poking at you, apparently.
Can I just telekinetically eat the goddamn boar?
What you do, but it will waste your spell slot.
I'm all for it. I'm gonna just telekinetically eat the boar.
Okay, you gotta roll in your thing against its athletics.
Working. Turkey. Bell. One of the... I must step on my other spell slots. Tell him to... Technically, it's just contested by its flat strength, according to this. Ability check. Spellcasting modifier.
If the object is worn, is what it says.
So, you don't know if it's because of your sleepiness or if this boar just seems stronger than it is, but as you try to eat it, you feel your magic working, however this pig does not move. And if it...
takes the pig away.
Patterson will reach down, picking up the pig and walk off.
Patterson, that's mine.
Hello.
Give me that back.
Hello.
Patterson, put the pig down and let him come back to me.
Patterson is running from you. He is also taking the pig with him.
My pig.
Tauntaun's still laying down. I'm gonna have the panther, like, not claw at him, but like paw him like a cat.
Okay.
Hey, wake up.
Thorgrim, at this point, you begin waking up.
Carlson, take the cat away.
No.
Thorgrim will wake up with a loud, ugly snort and just an utterance of bacon.
If you wake up, you see a panther like right next to Tauntaun, because you're right next to him.
What? Ah! He scrabbles back a bit.
Sorry, Thorgrim, that's mine.
Oh. Okay.
He already took away my boar, so I'm sending my panther to bother him.
Carlson, take away the cat.
Little.
You're
Little
not
weird.
Carlson.
Okay.
You also see as there's a weasel perched on Jubilee's neck that she's giving scritches to.
There's a little something on your,
Oh, I know.
Like a fuzzy snake.
it's like
She's very comfortable, and she'll disappear at the end of the day. So don't worry about it.
Thorgrim will just sort of grumble and go, whatever. And then look at Charlie. Has the healing that he's been doing throughout the evening and done anything to patch up his wounds at all?
He looks like he'll be in perfect health. However, he's gone from his head slumped forward and snoring to his head leaned entirely backwards, mouth half open, snoring very loudly.
He's a little too comfortable.
I'm gonna reposition his head slightly so that it's not, back and, with the possibility of him choking on his own drool.
Roll a strength check.
What?
Oh no.
Alright. Luckily, with no issues, you manage to move his head to where it isn't leaning back. Hail Day, you wake up around this time.
Alright. Yeah, we'll sigh and then rouse from sleep and look around.
You see everyone awake. Hubert doing his usual Hubert things of always being within 10 feet of you. Looks to you.
Hello. Hello, Hubert. Could be better. I'm not used to sleeping in the outdoors still. Yes, but I wanted you to get rest too, rather than going out of your way. Well, I'll keep that in mind for next time. She'll then look over to Ricky.
He is sleeping soundly, and you see a caterpillar crawling on your shoulder.
She'll leave it be, and then look over to Squib.
Squib is currently awake, muttering to himself, but you can't make out what he's saying.
Squib, what are you muttering to yourself about?
I'm talking to Maximus.
What about?
Random things.
Such as?
It's not important.
I'm an insight that I think it might be just important. Apparently it's not important.
It's not important.
Alright. She'll shrug and then look to the others. Hello everyone, how are you?
Doing alright, I guess. You have a good sleep?
I'm not used to sleeping outside.
You get used to it as he's trying to angle Charlie's head so he's not, straight up.
At this point, you see Charlie's eyes snap open before he immediately stands up and stretches, going, it's a good nap.
Good morning.
Oh, hello.
I wouldn't classify it as a nap. You were knocked unconscious.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
What do you
What?
mean?
Zardak knocked me into this rock, and I was getting tired, so I just went to sleep.
Is that not being knocked unconscious?
No.
No,
Hey.
no.
Being knocked unconscious is being asleep before I hit the rock. I made the choice to go to sleep after hitting the rock.
You got bored?
I wouldn't say bored. I just needed to go to sleep.
But he beat...
So, you basically called a timeout without calling a timeout and just had a nap right in the middle of the play.
Yeah.
And Zardak just left.
Well, yeah.
Because he thought you were dead.
Either that or he just didn't see it as the honorable thing to do to kill me in my sleep.
But maybe he just wanted a nap too, but wasn't like Charlie and ballsy enough to do it right there.
It's weird that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, but I don't think that's what happened.
Thorgrim's now trying to stifle at the thought of Charlie and Zardak having nap time in the middle of the battlefield.
You two are very alike. It's strange.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find something to eat.
Hold on. What did he do to you that sent you flying into the rock?
Punch me.
That's it?
Yeah.
He didn't...
Like this. He then puts his fist to Thorgrim's chest. Thorgrim, roll a con save.
What the fuck?
Son of a bitch.
Oh god.
Oh fucking god.
Thorgrim, it doesn't hurt. However, you suddenly find yourself being hurtled backwards before slamming into the ground.
Wait, what? Ah!
You Dragon Ball Z whistling effect.
And then
Does he land in the Yamcha though?
Sure.
I honestly expect him to land like full like ass over tea kettle, head in the ground, sticking up in the air.
Yeah, he did that.
What the
Well,
hell was that for?
I had to show her what Zardak did to me.
I see.
Does that mean Zardak was trying to get you away from him?
He shrugs to this.
Welcome back, Jay.
Jay, you missed it. The reason Charlie was in this crater was because he was knocked back here by Zardak and decided to go to sleep.
You gotta admit, that is definitely a Charlie move. Charlie literally got bored and fell asleep.
Yeah,
And-
bored of Zardak beating his ass.
And no, he didn't get bored. He just realized he was very tired and hurt, so he just decided to take a nap right then and there. No questions asked, just immediately went to sleep.
And I guess Zardak just left because he's like, fuck this.
Anyway, I'm gonna go find something to eat now.
Alright, how...
Hey, Charlie, buddy.
But, hi.
When you come back with the food, can I talk to you about something?
Yeah.
Be careful of any boars. That might be mine.
Yeah. If you see a skeleton carrying the boar, don't touch that one. But yeah, I'd like to talk to you about maybe some, if you don't mind, training.
Training people.
Yeah. Is that a problem?
I don't know. I took over my dad's monastery, so I train people all the time.
Oh. So are you up for it?
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, I'll let you go get food first, because food's important.
He nods before dashing away.
You know
That
what?
reminds me, I need to figure out how to best do hair.
Do what?
To best use chairs.
By
Telekinesis is hard.
By sitting on them, I'm guessing. Also, hello, Ricky. I am so worried about whoever Charlie's students were. They must have incredible resiliency. Anyway, now that everyone is awake in here, I did want to speak with you about what we are going to do now.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, we have two options. We can go back to the Kobolds and see what else we can do for them. Perhaps become further allies with them, and perhaps get our hands on the Godsbane. Or we could go to Tempest. Get a lay of the land. Mayhaps asking for some aid, too.
I think Tempest, just for the sake of getting a proper idea of where everything is now.
I
Have
highly
information on the tree.
doubt you're convincing enough to get somebody something called a God's Bane. Like, no offense, Edelsarde, but for one, they're distrusting people. Two, they're normally enslaved by your kind. Three, you're completely new to them.
Ada looks at...
Four, it's kind of just their thing. Keep it.
Ada looks to Tauntaun and smiles. Probably.
Probably about it. Like,
Not the
tradition and tribal people usually means just don't fuck with it.
That wasn't the reaction Thorgrim was expecting, so he kind of just turns to look at Adel Sarday with a raised eyebrow and a look of just, huh?
What?
Did you just say that probably that you know that you probably won't get any information about that Godsbane weapon, but you're gonna try anyway?
Of course.
That's...
I have done
What
plenty.
more information do we need than it's called Godsbane and it's what killed a god?
How to stop it, for example, if someone got their hands on it. Its weaknesses.
Yeah,
What
see,
it's made
if there
of.
was a way to stop it, I'm sure they would have done that already.
There's a difference between stopping it and trying to destroy it.
That's usually how you stop things.
Usually.
not the only way.
Usually, but not the only way.
Exactly.
I mean, destroying something is usually a lot easier than doing anything else.
And yet,
Hey.
they tried it already and they said it's not doable.
They said that what they tried was not successful. That does not necessarily mean it is not.
Yeah,
Good point.
Not
the example I've given was a volcano. Apparently, they tried that.
Aren't there like some like super like extra magical things that can only be destroyed using very specific tools or whatever?
I don't know
The
if that's...
spell you're thinking of is Wish, and it is a pain and a half.
I,
It could also be a case of where fire doesn't work and
I
or
wasn't talking about
unconventional
I wasn't talking about a spell. I was talking about like, you know, go to the spring of the blah 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 and wash the item in its waters before striking it with a hammer 3 times, and something obscure like that.
You'd be surprised how often most items are just, you gotta cast Wish.
Yes, I think you've been
Or
reading...
find a genie.
I think you've been reading too many stories, Thorgrim.
No, he is on the right track. There are certain artifacts and other types of weapons that require a very specific agenda in order to destroy.
Wait, there actually are?
Yes, there's a book that requires you to kill the life on a specific being before you can actually destroy it.
Wow.
Oh.
It sounds very over the top. What is this genocide book?
I think it would be best if I did not inform you.
Fair idea. Either way,
Why would I want to destroy a book?
that's aside. You're
hardly the point.
forgetting that I believe there is someone that would have a better idea about the sword that we have not spoken to about.
If you mean the god of dragons, I highly doubt he wants to talk to us.
Of course not him. The Dragonborn.
Ah. But when he figures out that his god doesn't like us, do you think he's gonna want to talk to us?
If he was really as against us as you suggest, he wouldn't have been so casual with us when we were helping him against the goblins.
To be fair, I'm fairly certain he saw us as just meat shields.
Either way, he doesn't see us as a threat, which is the important thing. We can't forget, dragons are essentially mythical, fabled beings. The fact that we saw one already is... well, 2 already is meant to be...
Another?
Yes, it's meant to be... I'm not even sure if I have the word to describe it, but I'm certain a Dragonborn, the child of the dragon, would have some knowledge about what happened between Draco and Rashida.
Dragons.
Or an also an actual dragon.
Dragonborns are born from dragon eggs. So, theoretically, they are.
Like I said, or a dragon themselves, since
Wait, does that
Tempest
mean
is a dragon.
dragon and a dragonborn from a single egg?
Josh, what were you saying, Mark? You got interrupted.
I was saying, there also is Tempest, who might know something about it, since he's also a dragon.
Maybe. But since he's where I think he's from, I'm not sure how much he would know.
Well, only one way to find out.
So Sorry, what were you saying, Joe?
It would depend on how long he's been here.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Actually, Mark, can't you speak with him? Ask him how long he's been here for.
I try. Just try to contact Tempest.
You find you are not able to at the present moment. His attention must be elsewhere.
I don't
Man's
think he's
busy or dead?
able to talk right now. Maybe busy.
Well, he is busy usually. I wonder if the puppeteer went to him. Oh, hello, Charlie.
Wait, hold on. Did Mark get like the full ring and then voicemail, or was it just straight voicemail?
He was unable to contact him at all.
So no voicemail.
Just straight to nothing.
Straight to nothing.
Straight to DVD.
Yeah, that's never a good sign.
Nope. But it's happened before, so I do seem fine after.
Aladdin 2 was straight to DVD.
Hello,
3 was pretty good.
hello, Charlie.
Hey,
Did you run into a skeleton carrying a boar?
nah, he's over there. He says, pointing at Patterson standing on top of the rock, holding the boar over his head.
Ada will look to Patterson.
Is everyone? Is anyone else hear music?
Ada will.
Is this during the sunrise?
No.
Ah.
Is there anything bowing beneath the pig?
You can bow if you want to.
Anyway, you were saying,
Ada will look to Patterson, but then will look down at the rock, the decayed rock, and narrow her eyes slightly. Oh, right. Charlie, she points over to the decayed rock. You fought Zardak. What was that?
what was that?
The decay in the rock there.
Charlie looks over at it, then looks back at you and goes, "This rock."
I think he means the decay on the rock. I think that was pulsing off of Zardak when you got a bit more angry and then decided to burn all of us down, I guess.
Oh, the Dark Ether.
The what?
Ah,
Dark
I
Ether.
feel like we've had this conversation already.
Not with Zardak, we didn't.
I think this group is for the first time ever hearing that term.
You know
We-
roughly, what Dark Ether is because Nilo gave a brief explanation of it.
Yeah. We fought the simulacrum that was made out of dark ether, but she's staring at him like, he had dark ether?
Yeah, that's what he was using. You saw it.
Is that why you told us to run?
I told you to run because I realized that he was actually a lot tougher than I thought he was, which made me very happy, and I didn't want you to take the fight from me.
And here I was worried about you. Anyway,
That sounds like Charlie.
Zardak had dark ether? Has dark ether. As in,
He's not dead yet.
it was coming off of him naturally, or did he have shards of it?
At this, Charlie just shrugs.
That's worrying. The only...
Like, I have a question. Can you like inject yourself with dark ether or something?
You can eat it.
Tauntaun...
Oh.
Yes, Tauntaun snorted it up his nose.
Yeah, but I think it's only specific people that get special powers from it. Otherwise, you have to have prolonged use of it, or it doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Really?
Like this one guy could do it, and it would distort reality for a little while that I knew.
What?
Did we buy now?
Who was that?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Is he...
I strongly disagree.
It doesn't. It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and
It's
persuade...
not our problem right now.
I'm-
Let's not worry about it till it is.
I'm gonna try and persuade him to tell us. Be like,
automatically fail because Charlie is not willing to listen to you.
Okay, fine.
Not willing to listen to anybody.
Because once Charlie has made his decision that it's unimportant, it's unimportant.
It'll size.
Yep, that's Charlie.
Okay, fine.
That tracks.
But that's worrying because the only other people I know of who have Dark Ether is the cult.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with Dark Ether.
I'm aware. We've seen its effects.
Yeah, so have I. I got hit by it. There was one guy I knew who could shoot lasers out of his eyes because of it. Great.
Is this guy also unimportant?
No, that was Yards.
Who's he?
It was a dwarf. Not sure what he's doing now, though.
A dwarf.
Yeah, dwarf.
So there's a laser dwarf.
Eye lasers.
Hey, shoots lasers out of his eyes. He's
That's
also
cool.
very angry. He also gets very angry.
Oh, I get very angry too.
Must be a dwarf thing.
Is he also an issue?
What do you mean?
Like Zardak? Would he appear and attack us?
I mean, since he lives where I'm from, I don't know.
Oh, well, at least there's that then. We don't have to worry about him. Still, that might mean he's been getting his energy from... He got that from the cult. Which means they might have gone to ask him for help. But you mentioned...
He could also be a reincarnated Deva.
A what?
What?
Who's he? What now?
Reincarnated Deva.
Please elaborate more. What is a Deva?
I don't know. They're like people who came before we did, or something.
And reincarnated?
Yeah. Some of them get reincarnated. Some of them get reincarnated as gods. Some of them regular people. Oh, actually, I think Obi is a reincarnated Deva as well. I think. He said something about that.
Can someone reincarnate as themselves?
He shrugs to this.
I mean, it's reincarnation. There's no real rules on it, at least magically that I know of.
I know this one guy got reincarnated as a wolf.
Yep, reincarnation's bullshit.
Okay.
There was one who got reincarnated as a dragon too.
That's a lot of questions. I don't think you're going to be able to answer any of them. Okay. That aside then, Zerdak might either have had ether for a very long time, might have been given shards of it, or he might be a reincarnated Deva.
Or was given his powers.
Or was given his
Yeah, that's
powers.
probably where this comes in.
Then that could also be the cult then. Great.
No. There was only one person I knew of, but I think he got in. I think.
Who was he?
You think?
Yeah, I think.
What's his name?
Pentagon.
Pentagon? The same person that appears if you combine light and dark ether, that Pentagon?
But my friends handled him, so he's not an issue anymore. Unless there's someone else like him.
Whereas in your friends, the four heroes?
Yeah.
When? I thought they were dealing with dragons.
Yeah, there was this dragon that sealed that guy away in a gym and was channeling all of his power, and they beat him, and they beat Pentagon as well, so... Should be done. Should be handled. I have faith in them.
I had faith in them too until I saw the results of what their actions led to here.
Oh, yeah, the nuke place. You remember the nuke place, right? Were you with us during the nuke?
He was, but he was asleep for most of it.
Remember that giant skeleton we found and that you subsequently fought?
Charlie looks at you for a second before going back to cooking, as he has been unable to focus on eating with all of your questions.
Point is, apparently a nuke hit that, and that's why it glowed.
Thorgrim is going to sidle, having completely checked out of this conversation about 5 minutes ago, sidle up to Charlie and just go, "What you making?"
He explains that he is making he's making mostly a reptile style stew out of a very large reptile he found while hunting.
Oh, kind of a reptile.
He points his hand over his shoulder and you see a juvenile hydra.
He went.
Just even reptiles?
Technically, yes. For one, they live in swamps. They are scaled, lizardy.
You know,
Ooh,
I think they're semi-amphibious, too.
part of me thinks that that's just the same Hydra he stole the eggs from.
No, this is a juvenile. Juvenile means baby.
Oh, then it's his kid.
Teenager.
Thorgrim will rub his hands together and go, "Ooh, Hydra stew. I love Hydra stew. Can I have some?"
Yeah, but I gotta cook it first.
Yeah, no, take your time. I'll wait.
I'm beginning to think that we might be trying to genocide hydras at this point.
Who is we? You speaking French, my guy?
What's French?
Damn it, Heavenly.
I wanted to play Minecraft. No, it was I wanted to play VR chat. Yeah.
Fuck that, why'd they do that to me?
Seriously, Idol Sorday, what the fuck's French?
Oh, Adol wasn't speaking that. That was all Phenom, bro.
Damn it, the voices are back. And they sound like Idol Sorday.
But yeah, Adol's just studying the decayed rock now.
Something on your mind.
I think what's on your mind is you with a beard.
I wonder,
I
does he have a load?
I'm beginning to wonder if maybe... What would be the cost of using Dark Ether, I wonder.
Whatever do you mean?
I still have a lot of the stuff. I was considering using it to power up my spells in very desperate situations, but I decided not to.
Yeah, we aren't even sure if you use it.
That's true, I've not experimented with it, and I feel experimenting with it would also come at a cost. So I'm unsure where to go with that. Patterson,
Hello.
you can come back to the group now.
Patterson will hold the bar over his head for a little while longer and just shakes it a little bit.
He'll shrug and then head back.
The boar poops on its head.
She's gotta eat ration because she ain't eating no reptile food.
I mean, I'm gonna eat fucking reptile food.
It's not because it's a reptile, she just doesn't eat meat.
Vegetarian.
Done so much. I humor.
The only time she's eaten meat recently is because Charlie's cooking smelled that good. And
Does it
that
smell that good again?
now she's learned her lesson. She ain't doing it again.
Eventually, Charlie will begin giving out servings to everybody who wants one.
Yeah, give me that. Yeah, dragon stew.
Hydra. Dragons aren't reptiles.
Hydras are forms of reptile, aren't
Not technically, no. They're just a
If
big
we're gonna
reptile.
that lock alone, they're technically monstrosity.
Anyway,
nom.
Everyone who has eaten the food, you get 10 temporary HP for the day.
Nice. Nom nom nom.
There's my temp page. Always red. Forever red.
Ow.
Ow.
So,
Cracked my knuckles.
we should that shouldn't be hurting. But we should probably make a decision now. Are we going to Tempest or to the Cobalt Village?
I say temp.
Same.
Though
I was kind of hoping to get some training time with Charlie.
you can do...
Do that on the way.
Well, I'm not so sure on the way if we're going to be going via Charlie-propelled carriage. But I should...
I mean,
I do
we'll
believe
point to
that's-
Panther.
I do believe that's the reason you released the Panther.
Is the Panther even big enough to pull it?
Yes.
Oh, cool. But...
The size of a horse, so I would hope
And
so.
he's a good boy.
But-
He gives the Panther scritches.
But I should mention something. Like I mentioned before, the Shaman Kobold will be able to read our minds the moment we enter or get near the village. Do you think there is a chance that they might not be alright with Tempest being on their land, and they would know it once we get there? Is that a risk that we're willing to take?
Ladies and
Were they not?
kobolds worship dragons.
Wait, do we know Tempest is a dragon? I'm pretty sure we don't.
So himself.
I'm pretty sure Marcus said he was a dragon before.
I'm also fairly certain Marcus said he was a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
okay.
notes on
That's
this.
mine.
Yes, he did.
In which case, scratch what I said. I don't remember. I didn't remember. I thought that it was like gonna be an open secret, like, hey, Tempest is a dragon, and we all know it, but he didn't tell us. But no. I remember things.
In like some really weird cryptic fashion.
I remember.
He was a dragon.
And then we put two and two together.
Okay, I remember things, but I don't remember where I got the information, so I'm confused sometimes.
You don't remember things if you didn't remember that.
I remembered he was a dragon. I just forgot where we learned it from.
Moving on.
Yeah. So scratch what I said about Tempest. So alright. I agree. Seeing Tempest
if
would
we do
be...
go to the Cobalt Village, if anything, it will make them very
Agreeable.
in awe of us, I guess, is the best way to put it.
I feel they
They
would...
know a god, and they're friendly with him.
I feel they would be more suspicious than anything. They don't seem to like us.
Sus.
I think
Sus.
specifically they don't like you and the tiefling.
Maybe.
Because, you know,
That remark.
well, slaves, tiefling, war.
You don't like any of us.
The tiefling has a name, by the way.
I blanked, alright? I have a lot in my brain.
And in any case, they don't like any of us. Did you forget that they were referring to us as mammals?
Yeah,
So,
I'm still not sure if I'm even a mammal. I'm not sure what I am.
conversation for another time. So, we are all in agreement. We'll go to see Tempest?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what we'll do.
You were saying something, Hubert?
No.
What?
If he's... If he is from where I think he is from, we might be able to use him to help us with the kobolds. The only reason the kobolds have not gone after Rashi is because Rashi has used the goblin nest as a source of, well, an unending source of a zombie army.
Actually, that leads to the question. Hey, Squibb, how fast can goblins reproduce?
Very.
How many children a day?
Well, depends on if there's a brood mother or not.
There is a brood mother.
And possibly hundreds.
A day?
A day?
Yeah.
Good God.
Both Idles, Day, and Jubilee just kind of cringed at that.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Tauntaun cringed at this too. He can become a woman.
But that definitely explains why the king said that going there would be suicide. He mentioned that there would be thousands of them there. That explains why. But if Tempest has some sorts of Solarian technology that might be able to help us with that. They were the ones that created nuclear weapons. He might have something capable of shutting down their nest for good. No, I hope it's non-lethal.
Sure, you want to try and throw a nuke at this problem?
Of course.
What if it goes horribly wrong and they all mutate? Suddenly there's more of them.
Of course I'm not suggesting throwing a nuclear explosive at a nest of goblins, Tauntaun. I am saying if they have...
Sounds like it.
If they have the ability to make something like that, they might have something that can do something similar without the risks. Actually, she looks to Jubilee. Do they?
Do they what?
Do they have a weapon that would be able to deal with a goblin nest? At least one that you're aware of.
Jubilee will start thinking.
Just slowly shrugs to this.
Wait, who's shrugging? What
Yeah, they were talking to me.
Yeah, who is this person that's shrugging?
Who the fuck are you?
Hi, guy. It was the goose.
The goose!
So what? Check. Do I get a fruit? Do I?
You do not know if there's any weapon that would be able to take out a goblin nest in entirety.
In its
Fortunately-
entirety without being a nuke.
I mean,
We're gonna start a
theoretically.
nuke and wipe it out.
I mean, theoretically, you could if you had a barrels of oil and just kind of dump everything into the cave, you could do it that way, but it wouldn't be a very humane way to do it.
Agreed. Then again,
Plus, it's not a guaranteed way
Genocide's
either.
never humane.
sorry, what?
Genocide's never humane.
It is not genocide.
True.
I mean,
Genocide implies
it's
that
still
we are...
killing a lot of
we
living beings
consider it
per day.
genocide. How many zeros do we need for that?
It is strange being on the other side of this conversation, but no, it is not genocide unless we are planning on taking out every goblin that we come across.
And unfortunately, there's no real good answer for this. Like, what I suggested would work, but two problems are, one, it's not a guaranteed thing. Like, short of whatever nuke you come up with, or whatever weapon you come up with that would just obliterate the entire area,
What if we just made them in
there's no real way.
die out?
How would you do that?
That's a very good question. I don't have the answers to this, but I know there's probably a way.
Fortunately, we don't have time to research that.
Tempest might.
Again, what I suggested could work, but unfortunately, it's not a guaranteed thing either.
You're right.
If you're looking for something guaranteed and quick, I don't have an answer for you.
Well, we'll find out more once we reach Tempest. I'm sure he'll have some idea.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's the nukes.
Wait, where?
What?
Where? Where is it?
Look at your token.
What the fuck? That's tiny!
Very tiny.
I didn't even see that. It'll just stare.
The only reason I noticed it was because it was just a random gray pixel, and I was like, ah, fuck, did I actually draw something again?
Ada looks down to the tiny goose. She'll pet it.
Oh no, it's gone. Where did it go?
And it's gone.
Anyways, so Tempest it is then?
Yes.
Alright. I'm in your vehicle.
I'm in.
Circle.
I'm
No!
in.
That's to make a circle.
Alright, the vehicle's here.
Okie dokie, let's get on board.
Do you all get on in the van?
Here's my very shitty cart.
Fine. So do you guys begin your travels?
Yes, we do.
We're waiting until Patterson gets on board, though. Not going to leave someone behind like we did with Squib.
All aboard, everyone.
Once everyone is on board, then let's go.
Okay.
And my very shitty panther.
Can't believe we left Squib behind that one time. Still fucking mad.
That was embarrassing.
That was very embarrassing.
I blame it on Sarday.
Of course you do. What day is it? It's a day ending in Y.
No, day ending in O. Where the fuck are you?
So all of you get on, and the carriage begins moving with no issues.
I don't even have fucking calendars for this place.
Orgrim, if you want to try and train with Charlie, I will need a Constitution saving throw. Also, oh wait, yeah, he's burned. All right, he doesn't get to train yet.
Can Tonton make scrolls during the way?
Certainly try.
Oh. What spell do I want to scroll by?
Let's see. You guys are back here. So what path are you guys taking to try and get to Tempest?
Tempest is right here, right?
Yeah,
Wait, remind me. What's over here?
something.
Thanks.
Don't remember. You don't remember? I'm not going to tell you.
Does anyone remember what's over there?
Picture that was where the stone thing was. Stone face was. You like ran.
No, the stone face, it was...
Stone face was here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you mean over here? Where there's just a bunch of...
No,
black
here.
and white? That's Orgrim's threat.
Oh! Oh, now I remember. Nice.
Yeah, that's Orgrim.
Plague Doctor Grudge.
Also, why are we where we're supposed to be?
You're where you're supposed to be. You're here.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going away from the stone face.
We-
Never mind. I'm an idiot.
So are you
Moving
guys
on.
taking the most direct path?
The direct
If
path...
Tonton's driving, yes.
Well, the direct path is faster, but we don't know what we're going to run into. But at the same time, the other path is slower but safer, so I guess we'll put it up to a vote.
Direct.
So 1 vote, 2 votes for direct. Mark? Okay, I guess we're going direct.
Nintendo Direct.
Is it alright with that, right?
Yep, I was fine either or, so just want to make sure that people... Anyway,
We just want to get to our destination finally.
Yeah, Tonton's sick of this camping bullshit. He wants a bed.
you think Tempest has a bed? For you?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. It's better than here.
Strange assumptions.
Dragons usually live in places that aren't, where the sky is.
Even more strange assumptions. Okie doke.
You mean to tell me you know one that lives on a fucking cloud?
Yes.
That's bull as fucking lie.
Hey, Thorgrim's back.
Hello.
Thorgrim, roll a Constitution saving throw to see how you train.
Hello.
Also, I have decided on Private Sanctum as my scroll.
Okay. Roll an Arcana.
Actually, I want to continue working on the scroll I was working on before.
Also,
Okie dokie.
I got double. I was almost an F1.
alright. So Tauntaun, you feel like you are making very progress. You feel that you're going to be done relatively quickly to keep up the pace. Adel Sarday, you also get the same feeling as you also get the same feeling that you're on the very fast track of finishing this scroll.
Bro, I've been working on this scroll for not half a week, an actual week. How fast is fast gonna be?
So Start rolling better, and you'll finish it quickly.
I'm pretty sure I rolled pretty good.
I'm gonna start making us roll. He's already almost done.
I rolled it like I've rolled so many 20s. Oh well, whatever. Tis what tis.
You technically already made one.
I did. I was making another.
Yeah, you made a scroll of, what was it, Hurt the Dying?
Yes.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck this dude in
Fuck you
particular.
You're not allowed to table. Start making death throws again.
Fuck you and fuck the clique you came from, brother. You failed that death saving throw. Alright.
My map is not doing map things like I want it to be doing. Alright. So as you guys travel along, eventually you have to veer a little bit to the right and begin following a river along the pathway most direct to attempt to try and stay on target, which isn't too big of an issue.
I feel a butts coming along.
Alright, who's attacking us?
There we go.
I gotta get you guys all onto.
Yep.
Oh my god, I think I accidentally spawned Squib off the map.
Oh no, Squib!
Oh no!
Why is it always Squib?
Squib does have an aura of unlock to him.
Why?
Was
You fucking Lushstone, you absolute imbecile.
Squib ever done wrong?
Just
I guess.
Survive the genocide?
I think that's everybody. Should be.
Kind of weird how the lawful good member of the party is like, yeah, let's genocide a brood of goblins. Eesh. She's the pacifist too.
Hey, lawful and good are, you know...
Not nice. Yes.
Alright, however, during your guys' travel, you do in fact see, as Thorgrim joked, Charlie training Thorgrim, but you wouldn't really count it as training, as it looks more like Charlie judo chops Thorgrim every time he dares to step close to him.
So what I'm hearing is that Thorgrim's just getting his ass beat. Probably business as usual for his training.
Pretty much.
Well, that was the training that Charlie went through.
I will be right back.
Like, he was like,
God,
whenever he trained with anyone, it just resulted in him getting his ass handed to him for months, and then it's like, oh, you finally got it. So, very fitting.
Alright, I think I got you. Ow! Okay, maybe I should just... Ow!
What if I go? Ah!
You won't expect me if I go over. Ow!
I guess while we are chilling here, I'm going to do a, what's the word? Nah, shill, a plug. Recently, someone that I think is really cool called Zero Eggy, a VTuber, was part of a panel called Why Professional Wrestling and VTubing is Similar. I'll put the title and the video thumbnail on the screen. Yeah, it was pretty interesting, especially given I am a...
They're similar!
They're similar in a lot of ways.
One's mostly done by what is probably 40-year-old men that have voice modulators to sound like women.
That's... You couldn't be any further from the truth. But anyway.
I came on a very interesting conversation. However, that is not what we are talking about now. What we are talking about is how your guys' travel is going pretty well, all things considered.
Alright, now what's attacking us?
Uh-huh. Adol will stop and look to the panther. Why have we stopped?
I mean, you haven't technically stopped. Never said you stopped.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Tauntaun is definitely still not stopped. I'm just waiting on the GM to just move everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Still doing stuff, so have conversations amongst yourself.
Ayo! Is that a log?
No, that was me accidentally drawing.
Oh.
I tried to just select shit, but forgot I wasn't on select. I was on draw.
About to say,
Putting on select.
I didn't do nothing this time.
Yeah, he doesn't draw in black. He draws in blue.
I typically draw black or blue. Depends on my mood. So yeah, all of you can move y'all's self how you want to.
Well, we're still in the carriage, I guess, so.
Well, I'm going to say just move yourselves because I'm not going to move this carriage.
Where are we? The issue is we're in a carriage. How far can we go?
Let's move together, damn it.
Okay, fine.
My God.
I have moved Anton how I wish. He is having an aneurysm off on the edge of the map.
I mean, maybe the Panther's tired and wants to take a break. You've been traveling for a couple of hours.
Not a.
No, he's not allowed.
Are we still in or are we now out?
In.
Okay.
But also out. Now who wants part?
That
I want.
Anton, shut up.
yeah.
How fast carriage go?
You know what? Hold on. I'll solve this problem first.
Thank you.
I'm looking it up right now.
That's all I wanted.
What the fuck?
There. You guys get here before the Panther gets tired.
That's literally all I wanted. Thank you.
The wheels, my wheels, the coach stage, and the Panther.
Anyways, looks like she's tired. Let's take a break, guys.
All right.
How did that work? Alright.
I'll just take a rest under the tree and kind of get a bearing of where we're at right now.
I see a weird thing. I want to look at the weird thing. Don't go jumping off cliffs, Todd. We're not that suicidal.
Patterson, go with him, please. And Adel will then slip on her invisibility goggles and look around.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Carlson has orders to pet the Panther.
Carlson.
Get it some water.
Carlson will do as such. As for the weird thing you're looking at, it just looks like a small oasis of water.
Interesting.
Why is there a cliff here?
It's just a rock formation around
Let's
it.
diving.
Wait, where'd Charlie go?
He ran off. Well, nobody was paying attention to him.
As per the usual.
We couldn't even pay attention to him, and he'll still run off. When you don't see Charlie, just assume he ran off because something caught his eye.
Yep.
So which of
Whether or
you,
not he's fighting a dragon right now is a different question entirely.
want to roll the perception?
Who has the highest? Okay, never mind then. Oh, only one of us or all of us?
9!
Any number of you, none of you, I don't care.
Okay.
I got a 9. That means no.
Well, I did actively say I was, listening around, taking in the surroundings, so.
Alright, what'd you say, Thorgrim?
I just said let me join in. Yeah.
Wow,
And I'm
most of us
currently-
rolled like shit.
Damn, Mark's the
I'm
only
currently
one
like, help.
How is this water?
Thorgrim has decided it's resting.
It's nap time.
Alright, so, Mark, as everyone else seems to be relaxing, as you do not have the whole problem of having a very squishy, fleshy body that requires rest, you hear noise to the north.
Here's something.
What do you hear?
What do you hear with your robot ears?
The north as he points in that direction.
Okay, but that doesn't tell us what it is.
Adel.
He doesn't know what he hears, he just hears.
Adel looks to the north.
Describe the sound, your robot mouth.
Hubert.
Yes, ma'am.
Scout. Try not to be seen.
So how deep is the water, question mark?
I don't know. 5 feet?
Tauntaun.
Not deep enough to dive in?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Well, there goes that one.
Was there a way for me to make out what it might have been that I was hearing, or you just heard like rustling or footsteps?
It sounds like battle.
I blame Charlie.
Oh, you're not blaming me this time. What's a surprise?
That's because you're right here, and Charlie usually disappears and goes and fights something and makes food.
If it sounds like a fight,
say that.
Thorgrim is immediately getting up and motioning. We should probably check it out.
That's the plan. I sent Hubert to scout it out. He'll be back in a second. For now, get ready. Oh,
So I don't blame you for everything. Just most things.
Hubert?
Yes, that's anything cultists are having a fight with a band of goblins.
Huh.
Did the
Somebody's on the gauntlet.
Did the cultists seem high-ranking, or have we seen them before?
I must say.
She looks to the others. Want to interject?
Aren't they both your enemies?
They are.
Well, technically the goblins aren't our enemies, they're just...
The goblins work for Zardak. Not Zardak. Rashi.
Do they?
Yes.
Were they living goblins or dead goblins? Because
Why
I
not
highly
just wait
doubt
until
you
the battle
actually
ends?
work with goblins. Goblins don't like anything not goblin.
Hubert?
We've learned that several times over.
Were they undead or normal goblins?
They would normal goblins.
Then we'll do as Mark suggests. We'll wait until the battle's over and then...
Yeah, I don't want to get caught in more suicide bombs.
Doesn't the cultists taking on simple goblins seem a little small time?
I think it's more of a both sides were just passing by and goblins did the goblin.
Well, if it's any grunt work, maybe we can get some information out of the cultists when they're done.
Probably.
The chances are unlikely, but we gain nothing from... We don't lose anything from trying.
Well, you know, except for maybe our lives, depending on who drives.
You're suddenly caring about whether or not you die, Tauntaun.
Hey, I have things that I like, I have things that I don't like. Fighting a cult is kind of just meh. Been there, done that, it's kind of boring now.
It gets stranger and stranger by the day.
That's the point!
Anywho,
Thorgrim puts his hammer down the ground, head first against the ground, and just sort of leans on it. Like, all right, give me a signal. I'll go charging in when we're ready.
we're not going to charge in.
How about
Let's...
some of us, a little more sneakily inclined, get a closer look then?
I was going
Yeah,
to...
can one of you guys sneak me closer?
I was going to suggest we get closer, all of us, and then wait.
Well, some of us don't exactly sneak very well. Points to our Warforged friend. No offense.
Well, if people are fighting, they usually aren't tending to pay attention to their surroundings.
That's a point.
Or they're on edge and looking for someone to try to sneak up on them.
Folks to pay attention to your
You say
surroundings.
that, but when your enemy is right in front of you, then it's a bit different.
When in the thick of battle, I've come to find that most people do not pay attention to the world around them if they're locked in a fight.
So let's try and get closer without being seen.
Alright.
Okie dokie. Stealth time.
Alright,
Just-
Patterson, carry me. We both know that I can't stealth for shit.
Despite the fact that Thorgrim absolutely hates stealthing, he's actually really good at it.
That's how it goes.
Tauntaun is not good at it at all.
By the way, you all have advantage on this.
Oh, nice. Tauntaun, you or Patterson better be stealthing or I'm gonna be mad.
Tauntaun
be
has
the
told
14.
Patterson to just carry him because they both know
Then go
he
for the
can't-
advantage.
Yeah, it should have been the 14, so it's the straight roll.
Just try to be quiet.
Let's see, Patterson has a +2 in his dexterity. He will have disadvantage because he has to carry Tauntaun.
But he has advantage, making this a nice straight roll.
I
Got it!
20s like tiptoes.
Alright. Shit.
Everyone move to position, but do not move farther than
The
this
tree
line.
line. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna go with a tree line. That's got cover.
And we can hide better in it. I thought we were all spreading out, guys, but okay.
Wait, where was the line? Sorry, I didn't see
Perfect
it.
fireball position.
You're fine there.
Okay, yeah.
We are in a very good fireball position.
I was going to Jubilee, so yeah, I'm gonna go here then.
I was going my own way, then everyone just gravitated to me, and I don't know why.
Because your hips have a gravitational pull.
You should go.
Because of that fat ass.
You should go back to the original position. You were spelling out an L perfectly.
Yeah, because that's what we're about to take if we kept that position.
Exactly.
Squibby.
Alright.
Yeah, where is Squib?
Squib is watching the cart.
Okay, fair enough.
That's fair. I can't get mad at him for that. It does mean the cart's protected more than just a panther in a somewhat useful wood.
Alright, so in the clearing ahead, you see a band of goblins and another band of robed individuals.
So I'm assuming the one with a different token is important.
Those are these ones are the same cultists that we fought in the swamp back in Aria, so they're lower, pretty low rank.
Generic token.
Of the one with a different token. You see him gripping his shirt before spreading it open, and you can't hear what he says, but you all see what appears to be a wind tunnel forming as all of the goblins seem to lose their footing and get sucked into the man's chest.
Ha!
Does Tauntaun recognize what the fuck just happened?
He's got a black hole in his chest. Nice.
Roll a history.
Advantage, disadvantage, normal.
Normal.
13.
So, you don't remember entirely what that is. However, you do remember that certain cultists who please some of the old ones that you work for are granted special boons. So you assume this be one of those.
Let's see, how far away is everyone? Nobody outside of 60 feet? Okay. Guys, we have an issue. We do not want to be here.
Why is that?
You saw what that man did, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no. He is liked by, powers that. Which is not a good thing.
Why?
Right. Oh, you know, boons. That's probably a black hole.
And can boons be taken?
Nope.
Then, it's better to take him out here and now, rather than deal with him when we're dealing with the tree.
See, this leads to the issue of that's a fucking black hole. And that's just probably one of many.
Another reason to take him out here and now, rather than at the tree.
Or just leave him alone.
Adel shakes her head. No.
You don't have that option.
She'll look.
Kind of do. It's just a matter of go the fuck away.
Adel remains crouched but looks to the others and mouths, I'm going to cast them off guard. Get ready.
Is someone gonna do the boomies?
I'm gonna do the boomies.
Yay, boomies!
Alright?
Follow up with me?
Yes. If you can all follow up on this, that would actually work.
Is Marco set up to have a quick and heavy crossbow ready?
Alright.
Okay.
Wow, I can literally hit them all.
Alright, I forgot to do this actually at the beginning of the day. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. D6 plus 4.
Breakfast.
No, not that. There. I have 8 charges on my, 8 charges on my staff. Cool. So,
They are so perfectly spread apart that you could fireball the hell out of them.
well, I'm not gonna do fireball. You follow up with fireball. I have a plan. I have a plan, Arthur. Let's see.
Oh, plan, Arthur.
Everyone roll initiative.
Hey, they heard us?
No.
Oh, okay.
To be fair,
Just to get it out of the way.
hardest thing to sense.
So, technically speaking, initiative starts when combat starts. So, since you are all planning your attack, the moment you do your attack, combat starts.
Okay.
Which means
Surprise round for us.
Yeah, which means I need to have the initiative order, and these guys just don't get to act on their first turn for the time being.
We're about to pull off like a Dragon Ball Fighters triple, like, super combo. Fireballs and attacks just coming in one after another.
Oh, I have good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
The good news is if I were to use a double move or a dash, I could get right in front of the big baddie.
The bad
The bad
news?
news is I would be getting in front of the big baddie with a black hole in his chest.
Yeah, don't do that. Also, you okay, Chaos?
What?
I heard you breathe very sharply all of a sudden.
I was stretching my arms.
Oh, okay.
Just stretching out.
He was being like a cat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sometimes you gotta be like a cat. Good for you.
Alright, let's see. Thorgrim, Jubilee, Hubert, Mark, Anton, and Adelstar Day. Alright, I have everybody in the initiative order. So,
Okie dokie. So, are we going with the initiative? First? Okay. Thorgrim, I suggest you not charge in just yet.
Yeah, I was gonna hold my whole turn until everybody else did their thing.
Good idea.
Hubert's gonna do the same. Jubilee.
I'm waiting for the signal before we start throwing everything.
Okay. You're right.
Adelstar Day is the one who's kicking this off.
Mark.
Mark's doing the same. He just has his 2 crossbows ready with his heavy crossbow.
Anton.
I know exactly what Tauntaun's gonna do, but he's gonna wait until everything goes boom over there and it's done.
Adelstar Day.
Okie dokie. So, I am going to use one sorcerer point to make this have an extended range. And then, Ada will raise her hand up, and the sun will start to shine down really, really, really brightly. Because over there, she is casting Dawn.
Or as some people like to call it, the orbital space laser spell.
Yep. Right in the middle.
Essence of orbital laser.
So,
I mean,
it's gonna...
yeah. Now she's just copying what Nilo did.
Basically.
Oh, by the way, tell Brady.
Whatever.
Time to get nutty.
Reddit.
Yeah, Radiant.
And let's see. Do I want to do anything else?
Again, I'm just waiting until my turn.
I'm gonna do this then. Or, well,
How do they look? Do they look hurt at all? Also, I should mention that it's like 60 feet, so...
Hold on just a second.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay. Well, it's 30 feet. My mistake. Still
it's
works.
up to him.
Yep, still works.
If my 20-foot radius fireball can hit him, you're good.
How far away is 90 feet?
Don't you have a ruler?
That's what I'm working at. Oh
Look, you asked. It's to Hubert.
Perfect. And I meant from me.
Great. Now I'm back.
Welcome back.
Dawn. Da-da-da-da-da. And 4d10 radiant.
Also, it's non-lethal, so they shouldn't die. Maybe.
It's radiant. You're throwing a laser at it.
Your point being?
Okay, all but one of them make the save.
Wonderful. Ah, well, what else is new? Okay.
Or you already did that. Not
You haven't rolled very well.
Ah, well, it is what it is.
2, 6, 8, 1.
Let's see. What else do I want to do? I didn't mean to do that.
Radiant.
I guess I could I'm going to spend 2 sorcerer points and cast... Scorching Ray. Once again, non-lethal. This guy... This guy... This guy.
The second one absolutely misses.
Uh-huh.
The first one absolutely misses.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me think. Actually, the second one matches, so...
Oh, wow, I'm surprised.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Jubilee.
Right dab in the nope, nope. Right dab in the center to hit all of them.
Ow, 2 of them crit failed. Good job, guys.
Good job.
That's damage and a half. Roll the damage.
Or as soon as I can find out where I put the dice roller.
Gross.
That will be a decent. Since I did level 5, it's 10d6 for 3 1s and 3 6s. Almost perfect balance, so 33 points of fire damage.
The balance must be maintained.
And 2 of them crit failed, so they'll take an additional 16 on top of that.
They really don't like fire.
I mean, that's kind of rogues. Rogues are very flammable. Why do you think Tauntaun doesn't wear robes?
Alright. Mark.
It's smart.
Yeah. Mark's gonna
Because-
fire off his 2 shots forward. Or it's the one in the middle.
The special looking one.
Y'all. And Tex. Tex is only 30 feet, isn't it?
What?
Tex is only like 30 feet, isn't it?
I'm not sure. It's either 30 or 60, but I don't know off the top of my head. But a quick look like Chandler.
Oh, it's just one creature you can see within range.
Yeah, but it has a range.
Oh, 90 feet.
Oh, okay. So it's both of what we said. Yeah, he's with us.
He's actually in range, so he's
Yeah.
going to. Yeah. Fuck, I wish I knew he was in range, then I could have hexed him, made sure he couldn't dodge anything. So he's going to hex him before he does this. And he's going to make him disadvantaged on. Let's say. Wisdom saving throw. What's that?
I said fire at will.
Oh, yep.
Which one of them's Will?
May all be
That would be confusing.
Will.
Right, that hit.
Is any of them named Jim?
They're all Germans.
Oh god.
I'm gonna invoke his fire rune on this one, so let's just go ahead and say that he's too big.
Unfortunately, it does not look like your flames take purchase, as when they attempt to, the hole in the man's chest will absorb the flame, preventing it from holding him down.
Okay. I guess we'll fire the second shot.
That one, after your first shot hit, he turns to face you, and you see the bolt halfway towards beginning to wobble before twisting strangely before also being sucked into the hole in the man's chest.
Oh boy, alright.
Alright, and Tauntaun. Thorgrim's going last because he specifically said he wanted to wait until after everyone did their movie spells.
Okay, so there's no more movie spells going off. Amazing.
Just whatever you want to do.
Specifically putrid. Because this has some nice debilitating effects. I don't recommend getting within 5 feet of him because he smells horrid.
Okay.
That, and you know, it's going to try and poison him. Let's see, here's 40 HP. Couple with this. 40. AC is 15. Okay. Make him run. Is he able to attack this turn? Question mark.
Does the spell say he can?
Does it say he can't?
Does not say that he cannot, so I would assume it can take its turn on your turn.
In combat, the creature shares your mission count, but it takes its turn before after yours, based on the commands, that are required by me, blah blah blah. Its command is literally just to fight anything. It's kind of stupid.
I mean, you're the one who gets to control its attacks, so...
Alright, so that's 2 attacks, spell attack modifier hit, that spell attack modifier is a number of 8. Do I have advantage? Question mark?
No. They have been alerted due to the fact that they have been nuked like 18 times.
That one and a 14.
Alright, so...
Either of those hit.
The nat 1 doesn't, neither does the 14. The nat 1 will get a reaction. Alright.
4 points.
With a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's not a head. It only has 15 inches.
And Clarence will take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Ha! It takes nothing! Hashtag immunity!
I should mention, the thing I thought had a radius of 30 feet, so that means it's 60 feet, because radius is half of a circle. Sorry. Don't run into Thorgrim.
All these squares have a circle.
Alright.
What's going on?
So, the radius of 30 feet, Adelsarde said, has a radius of 60 feet, meaning you will also get nuked if you run anywhere close to this motherfucker.
This is
Oh,
a
wait,
radius
wait,
of
wait.
30.
This
Oh,
The radius is 60.
Hold
Well-
on, I have a way to do this for you guys.
No, but I mean, like, in the radius of what?
Per spell.
It's still
Oh, we're
going?
just using a
Yeah.
goblin.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Dawn is a concentration spell.
The goblin will be the radius for you. All
I didn't think it was a concentration spell that kept going. I just thought it was a boom, one and done.
Yeah, no, that is much too big for Dawn.
Oh yes,
Radius is 30.
I misunderstood. I forgot that, like, pointing out from the middle is the radius. I didn't. I failed math.
There we go.
There we go.
Clearly.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a shame for this guy that I just threw in there, but in theory,
Oh,
once
speak-
his turn comes around, it's gonna be crazy.
Adelsarday, go ahead and roll 4d10 because Clarence gets to take that damage since he's not topped into there.
Yep.
What's the save of it?
It should be like 15. Should be. Yeah.
Constitution, I believe.
Constitution. It is a con save.
That's a
Yep.
shame. The Dex is higher than its con. Not by much. Not efficient. You son of a bitch. It got a 20.
Alright, you'll take half damage, but that's still 12 radiant damage.
It buds.
Alright, Thorgrim, you are allowed to do whatever your held turn was, if you want to.
See, here's the thing though. My held turn was going to be to charge in and start clubbing, but I don't want to go into the light. I've already done that once, and that wasn't very good.
Yeah,
So-
I completely blanked on fucking Dawn doing this. That's why I was throwing Clarence in there to just help the marshals.
So I'm actually going to not do anything.
In that case, top of the initiative order,
Top of
and
what now?
And Thorgrim!
and we're to Thorgrim, and we need some actual combat music.
Ah, right. I forgot about. I forgot about that.
Well, we
mean,
definitely have the upper hand now.
I mean, yeah, in theory, I may possibly poison this guy come his turn.
Potentially.
Save their Clarence. Actually, wait, no, it's a turn.
Let's see.
Me and Aelzarday bombed him.
What was the music I was going to use here? I honestly forgot. Right.
We're gonna use Shadow the Hedgehog. That's what we're gonna do.
No, we're not.
But it's Shadow the Hedgehog. He cocks a gun that doesn't cock.
Not with that attitude.
It's pronounced Jeff.
Ah, fuck it. This'll work.
I fucking watched that. I actually did not know laser was an acronym either.
Yeah, me neither.
Shadow will teach you all sorts of things.
Yeah, like, it's cool to commit genocide. Also, they teased the fucking third Sonic movie. It's gonna deal with Sonic, or not Sonic, Shadow.
Or Sonic.exe, as that kid thought.
So, Thorgrim, what are you doing with your turn? Because Phenom still hasn't got
No, I got it.
So, I don't know if I want to do much of anything except hold my phone because I want to be one of those guys who is in full protect mode in case cultists catch wind of us and move in to engage. I will counter engage them.
Oh, they caught wind of you.
That's why I'm saying, like, once they start moving, I want to start moving to intercept.
Gotcha. Alright. In that case, it moves on to this cultist's turn. It's going to look at Clarence before holding its hands together as flames begin igniting in its fingertips. It is going to pew Clarence for 14 points of fire damage. Hunt. 14 points of fire damage to Clarence.
Oh, I still have more 4th level spells. You know, use some of it.
And
Not coming on and offline. You're getting in the way of my...
it's going to use its bonus action to cast Firebolt again.
That son of a bitch. Wait, that's an action spell.
Yes, and he's using his bonus action. Clearly he has something that allows him to use his bonus action in this.
That's either an ability or the illusionist bracers.
Alright, and he will deal an additional 9 points of fire damage to Clarence.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, he gonna have to make the save. He's still there.
Yep. Hubert will step forward, intercept close. Jubilee.
Alright, so I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is start trying to sneak my way into a different position. Like sneak my way along the tree line, so that way I get better position. Before I go, bonus action, I give inspiration to Borgrim.
Is it like the sports style, just slap on the ass as you go?
It's more of a don't worry, Thorgrim. These guys are nothing. You've got this. Then sneak away.
Grim gives the thumbs up as she leaves.
Again, the more we spread out in this case, I think the better.
Agreed.
So yeah, just move and bonus action that for now. Because I don't want to draw attention to myself just yet.
Okay.
I need him to make a contact. Because Putrid says so.
A 18.
That's it.
Alright. Clarence needs to roll a strength save.
Clarence shall roll his strength too. Clarence has a 12 strength. Clarence is not very strong. Got that one.
Bruh.
You all watch as the man shouts something out. However, none of you can understand what he is saying, as you all see Clarence beginning to distort as bits and pieces of him are slowly pulled into the chest cavity of the mage and disappears.
Wow.
I can always have another one.
30. Mark.
Alright, Mark's gonna try to take another 2 shots at the man. Plus Hex going for wisdom save.
Shots, buddy. Right. Dan's gonna use his reaction as he sees the bolt coming this time, and you all see him puff out his chest as the crossbow bolt will be sucked in before he clenches his hand and puffs out his chest again and fires the bolt back at you, Mark.
Ah,
Ha.
didn't see that one coming.
With a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright. You will take 7 points of piercing damage as the bolt slams into your shoulder.
Alright.
Hmm.
It's gonna. It's not no, it's very. Ah! It's gonna move a little bit to the right and then fire again.
Clearly, it was my positioning.
Yeah.
My targeting system was a little off. Allow me to try again.
20!
Oh.
See? It was clearly my targeting system.
9 necrotic. And 17 piercing damage. Correct. As he does not manage to deflect this one.
Yo, I guess Mark will finally step out of that. Then move up here.
Alright. Tauntaun.
Patterson, go hit the man.
Wait, nope, don't do that. Adel's actually saying this, not me. Patterson will be eaten alive if he gets close. Tauntaun, try and hit him with something that doesn't use a projectile.
Patterson.
Well, you've heard the lady, Patterson. Start shooting him.
Patterson will look at you and just stare. He has no range combat.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to get you shit for that. Nope, so, find it down. And then we're going to summon another undead. Fourth level again. I don't know if you saved that token or not. But I'm just gonna drag a new one anyways.
Anton, as you do, you see the cultist in front of Hubert hold his hand up, and you suddenly feel as if your magic is beginning to falter as he will cast counterspell at you.
Counterspell.
You're gonna counter his counter?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't care if it makes a huge ass change. Fuck him.
Unfortunately, the others aren't within range to counter you, so...
Just counter after counter spell.
Just counterspell. Counterspell. Counterspell.
Combo! Anything else, Tauntaun?
Yeah. Because this guy's over here. We're gonna try and smack a bitch.
Okay.
24 and 27.
Those will hit.
Awesome. 1d6 plus 3 plus 4. I don't think he's currently poisoned, so I don't think this other thing works.
He is not currently poisoned.
4, 13, and 12.
Just a second.
And then if he's still near this thing and it's still alive on his next turn, you gotta make another combo. Then he might get poisoned, and if it's still alive on my turn, then I can try and paralyze him.
Alright, I'm back. What type of damage is this?
Slashing. Apparently this version of Clarence does better. The other one got a nat 1 and a fucking, what, 12?
I think it was 14. But, what else are you doing?
Well, that was my action. My bonus action was to tell Patterson to shoot the bitch. Apparently you can't shoot.
Nope.
Do I have anything I can give him that does shoot? I don't think I have it.
And your reaction was a counterspell.
Yeah, I'm pretty much all out.
Awesome. Of course, he BRBs right as I need him to do something for me.
That's how it goes.
I will have to do this. The cultist will clap his hands before spreading them outwards towards Clarence as it will cast Burning Hands on Clarence. Don't know Clarence's dexterity modifier. It's a
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Was looking over stuff.
Clarence does not make the save. Takes full damage. Clarence will take 13 points of damage. Oh, good, you're back. Clarence takes 13 points of damage. Fire damage. And then, as is bonus action, the cultist will hit him with a firebolt, or 8 more points of fire damage. It'll Sir Day, it's your turn.
Tauntaun, you won't mind if an attack hits Clarence, will you?
I mean, I'd rather him stay alive. He's able to poison whoever the fuck is near him.
Got it. So, I'm going to... Let's see.
Can I potentially paralyze whoever's poisoned?
Let's see. What is this again? Alright. And it has a range of 20 feet, so that would be... No, not doable. Okay.
Fucking level undead spirits.
Let's see. Thought I knew what I want to do. I'm not so sure. Alright, I know what I want to do. So, I am going to shut down the Dawn. Since I'm not...
Doesn't that move as a bonus action?
I'm not close enough. I have to be 60 feet from it. Instead, I am going to cast... Stormosphere.
Where are you dropping it?
Right over here.
How big's its radius?
20. Oh, wait, no, not there. There we go. So it should hit him.
That also gives you advantage right to the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I was tempted to take that because it's like a scribe's bread and butter to just change damage types. Just imagine a fucking ice version of Stormosphere. Just, yes, the blizzard.
And then, as a bonus action, Nah, it's too late, so I can't cast that. I am going to then, with the bonus action, cast the lightning. So that should be... How much is that?
Roll the hit first off.
Yeah, I know, I have to roll that. Let's just use this since it uses the same. 10. I guess I miss.
The lightning whizzes over his shoulder as the winds seem to be buffeting him and causing him to be jostled quite a bit.
Alright. I'm gonna go over here. And that's my turn.
There.
Almost sounds like Matt and Chaos are talking to each other in the background.
Not saying anything.
Oh, must just be Matt then.
Yeah, Matt's talking to somebody. He hit the bird. That's okay. Alright. So, the cultist will walk over, muttering in a very odd language, before holding out his hand, and you all for the briefest moment see tentacles writhing at his fingertips. And I need Tauntaun, Patterson, Riki, Adelsarday, and Hubert to all roll dexterity saving.
It's the dude whose initiative is, so...
I got fucking 4.
This guy.
You fail.
When don't I fail?
Adelsarday, you also failed.
This is not surprising.
Hubert barely passed. Patterson, nat 20 and like a boss.
Of course he does.
And also passed.
Of course.
Good job, Riki. Alright, so in this nice little square, you all see black tendrils beginning to rise up from the ground, and Tauntaun and Adelsarday, they coil around you, beginning to restrain you.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Fuck, I dropped one of my d6s. As you will both take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and are considered restrained.
Oh, I hate tentacles.
But tentacles love you.
Apparently so.
Let's see, we're going to, for the time being, hold Thorgrim's turn.
The horror stories involving dark elves and tentacles.
I'm going to find my goddamn die. I need this die for murdering. Right. Cultist turn. Mark. I need a Constitution save. Actually, let me double check and make sure it is. Thanks. No, roll a wisdom save. Sorry.
Oh boy.
Alright, you hear the cultists begin muttering, and you feel as if your body is attempting to lock up on itself before you just manage to break out of it, not allowing it to take effect on you. It's going to come over to Adelsarday and attempt to free her from as Hubert will come over and begin tearing at the tentacles, and will free Adelsarday from it before using his bonus action to order Riki out, and she scurries off.
Thank you, Hubert.
He will then use 10, 15, 20, move out of the square of tentacles as not to be interrupted. Jubilee.
Right. Oh. What I'm gonna do then is hopefully get some of these bad boys off my friends by my other 5th level spell slot for this. So I'm just, oh, hold on. I'm making sure places where I don't hit Hubert, which, yeah, that'll do. And it's just out of range for these guys, so.
Darn.
Not hitting Tauntaun's thing either.
Telepathic Attack is one I don't think the dude with the black hole can counter.
Jubilee, as you do, you see one of them look towards you and hold his hand out, only for his hand to spark, as you can tell he failed to counter your spell. However, the second one will hold his hand out, which also sparks and seems to backfire on him, whereas the one closest to Hubert looks towards you before holding out his hand, and you feel your spell beginning to waver and begins to cease functioning.
Nah, bitch.
And this, the person with the black hole in his chest will look at you and go, "No!" And you feel your magic being pulled toward the black hole as he will counter your counter.
Wow.
Oh my god.
What else have counterspell? Mark?
Counterbreaker!
Combo!
Mark learned counterspell.
Alright, so.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
He is within 60
Okay,
feet.
it's 60 feet. Okay. For some reason, my brain went 30 feet. So it was like, wait a minute. My brain kind of went dumb on me. So, yeah.
What's this thing that we're in? Oh, it's large black tentacles.
So yeah, you feel both of your spells you attempted to cast gets countered. However, you do know that you have at least expended a lot of resources out of the cultist.
That's good.
Because each one of those had to use, the two who failed had to use a 3rd level spell slot. The one who countered your first spell had to use one, and the one who
The big
countered your
guy.
counter had to use a 3rd level spell slot.
I think I won that battle of resources.
Anything else, Jubilee?
I have a movement, so...
You have a movement and a bonus action.
I have a good bonus action to use, so... I really don't want to get near Black Hole Guy, so...
Yeah, getting close to him is not a good idea.
Here it is.
But these guys might be fair game, so...
I'm going to fireball them, so be careful.
Okay, I'll stay where I'm at then.
Alright, so now that Thorgrim's back, Thorgrim, you get to take your turn immediately.
Yay! Permission to smash now?
While you were gone, Ada, Sarday, and Tauntaun got tentacles.
Like, black tentacle spell?
Yes.
Where? Oh, here, okay.
Yes. Our convenient handy-dandy goblin is being the marker for this.
But there's two of them.
Yes, the other one's Ada, Sarday, goblin.
Well, I'm gonna start smashing.
Okay.
Go here. Oh, shit. Damn it. Just out of the range of my movement. I'm just gonna go high, and I'm gonna start swimming.
Did you use your bonus action to dash or your regular action to dash?
Yeah, I spent 2 points for bonus
Gotcha.
action.
Gotcha.
Now I can't do this. Ignore the fire damage.
No.
Are you swinging recklessly or just a normal attack?
I am just swinging that.
Okay. As you do, you see the cultist hold his hands out at his side as a magical barrier comes between you and him as he casts shield, causing your attack to miss.
Stupid magic bullshit. Fuck.
Both times you hit the shield, and you see the cultist holding it to ensure that you do not get through, as he does not want you to hit him.
Okay.
Alright.
I am going to... Yeah, that's it.
Cultist time.
Stop. Stop.
On save at the beginning of his turn, he will succeed. He is going to...
Oh, did he make a contest?
He succeeded in it, yes.
Okay.
He's going to use his bonus action to cast Misty Step. Popping up over here.
Oh, is right.
See, that's why I was worried about what I was going to do, because on the other hand, I could protect, on one hand I protect Jubilee, but then the tentacles popped up, so I'm like,
Well, fortunately, I'm at least decent in close combat.
Jubilee, roll a Constitution save. Oh dear.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there, lady.
Question: does his movement provoke
Oh, fuck you.
an attack from Larry?
He cast Misty Step, so no.
Sorry, I was setting up my card so I could pay it for my things.
Alright, so you will take quarter damage due to your save.
What do you do? What's the cultist doing?
You hear him muttering in a very strange language before he holds his hand out to you, and you suddenly feel as if your skin is becoming drier, as if all of the moisture is being sucked out of you.
That's disgusting.
Run, Jubilee. You do not want to face him in close. You don't want to face him in close quarters.
Well, it looks he didn't do this right next to me. He did this from a little bit of distance. Unless he has a long reach.
You're in his range.
36 damage, which is
Wow.
halved to 18, which is halved to 9.
Half to 9.
36.
You take
That
9
would have been
damage.
full damage. No, that didn't. I still have 1 tank HP. Haha.
Right. Mark, it's your turn.
Alright. So Mark is going to go over here, right in between them. And just so he can give Jubilee the space to leave, he is going to then cast his, or activate his giant smite between the both of them so he can push Jubilee further back.
Ah!
Robot ass.
I was gonna say I got robot ass in my face.
It's so hard and unforgiving.
On top of that, he's going to summon up his great sword and swing at him. Uh-oh.
Watcher.
Uh-oh.
You swing down at him, and he sidesteps you before reaching his hand upwards, and you feel his touch land upon you as you feel like all of your life force is beginning to get drained out.
Did it also drain the quality of your audio?
17 damage
Now working on broken Windows speakers.
as he deals 17 necrotic damage to you.
Yeah. So I guess he's gonna try to check that off and then swing again.
That one was a fluke. Swing again. This time, as you swing down at him, you watch as he holds his hand up as a similar barrier to the one that's around the cultist Thorgrim is attacking appears as your sword hits against it as he casts Shield.
Does that just give him AC for this turn, or does it give him it for just the attack?
It gives him a +5 AC until his next turn.
Motherfuck. Okay, I guess that's this turn.
Yeah, he now has a +5 to his AC until his turn begins. Alright, Santan. Let's see. I believe since you are restrained at the beginning of your turn, yep, you will take additional damage since you are still tentacled. Everybody loves the tentacles.
Oh,
bugs.
Only when they're concentrical. Or if Tauntaun's doing it.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Son of a bitch! You can tell. Wait, hold on. Is this bludgeoning?
Yes, that is what I said.
I love my whatever it was called. I know it was bludgeoning. I don't remember if it was. Was it immunity or resistant?
Resistance.
Was it applied to magic?
Yes.
Okay.
So long as it isn't silvered, you will have resistance to it.
Does that mean was the 8 already halved or?
No, it was 12 damage total, so you take 6.
No, not this one. The previous one.
No. So that would have been half.
I have 6 here, which means that I should now be at 0 temp base damage. Right?
Yeah.
That's how math works.
Yes. You're good.
10 minus 4 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. When we all went for donuts.
Let's see. Patterson needs to roll a dex save to see if he can prevent himself from being tentacled at the start of his turn. He is not currently tentacled, but that may change very rapidly. Patterson, you look over at Patterson, and his 2 bottom arms are literally smacking the tentacles as they're trying to grapple him.
Alright, Patterson, get me the fuck out of this.
Patterson will have to use his action to do so, as he will reach down and tear the tentacles off of you before giving you a thumbs up.
Thank you. Now don't forget to get Edel Sarday after this image.
It'll already free.
You know Hubert's already gotten her free.
Oh, Hubert did get her free already?
Yep.
Okay, I was operating free. Clarence, do your thing! Is this flanking?
Technically.
Flanking does what again?
+2 to hit, +1 to damage.
Alright, 20 plus 8 plus 1.
That would hit.
I don't think it's 16 hit.
The 16 does not hit, but the 24 did.
Not sure. 1d6 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. Whack. For minimal damage.
Alright. So that was your bonus. Nope, that was Clarence's turn.
Yes, that was
Bonus.
clear. My
Bonus
bonus action was commanding Patterson, which still leaves me an action to do something.
Correct. So what are you gonna do?
Question. Do it. Many things. I can. Clarence is improving the most helpful right now. I have moved how far so far? 10?
10. But the tentacles count as difficult terrain.
I've moved 20. And I can still get just barely still within range of their counter. At least one of their counters. I don't have to deal with both of them. And that's what's important. No, wait, I still have to deal with them.
You will still have to deal with 2, yes.
What if? What if? Just did, not it, what the fuck is this thing? Gonna... Fuck it. Lightning bolt.
Oh, sure.
One of them is countered.
Yeah, one of them is casting counterspell on you.
That was gonna that.
One of them is still casting counterspell on you.
Well, I mean, that's counterspell burned on them.
So as you begin to fire it, you watch the one in front of Thorgrim wave his hand, and you feel your fingers...
Wait a minute.
What?
How do they have reaction?
Because it came to their turn. At least it came to the one on Thorgrim's turn. Heck, wait.
The one in front of Thorgrim is actually right after Thorgrim. Okay. That
Yeah.
one.
So he still has his reaction.
Okay.
And he's using it to counter you.
No. Well, I'll counter stuff.
The other two cannot. The other one cannot react because
Yeah,
he's
so
had
I
his
get a
turn.
text name from the guy who just tried to counter spell me.
Okay. He will take half damage.
Still
What type?
29.
What type of damage?
We are gonna go with the type of damage. What does your shot give me again? We're gonna go with some radiant.
So
Hit him with a holy lightning.
he will attempt to counter you. However, you just snap your fingers, causing his counter to fail as the lightning then speeds towards him, pulsing around him, and you see him pulsing with a radiant energy for a bit, but he's still standing.
You're welcome, Thorgrim!
And with that, your turn.
Meanwhile, Thorgrim's going, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Just fucking Zeusing people in front of him. Just Zeus, Nye, the science guy.
All right, Clarence will take 12 points of wee damage, and then the cultist will use a bonus action, fire another firebolt for 7 points of fire damage for a total of 19.
Yeah, that's just enough to get Clarence.
Who?
Don't get rid of Clarence's token. We all know I'm gonna try to resummon his ass.
More fwee.
He's not been very
I'm getting rid of Clarence's token. He ain't here.
He had a 0 on his HP bar.
Edelserde.
Okie doke. She's taking a step out of the tentacles because she doesn't want to do that again. And she is going to dispel the storm sphere. And then she,
You need to make a dex save.
for moving out of it.
Oh, never mind.
Alright.
Keep going.
Okay. And she's going to spawn another one. Right. Oh, not there. Right here. Sorry, Thorgrim. Actually, I'll make it careful. So
Ow.
Thorgrim has... Wait, did I get rid of careful? I think I did. Nope. 1 sorcery point. So, you will automatically succeed on the saving throw against that spell. So you should be good. And that will be...
Would have had advantage anyway.
okay, then never mind.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Never mind.
Of course, it's not much, but hey. Better than nothing.
It's not even a dex save, it's a strength save.
Well, do you automatically succeed and get advantage in dex saves?
No, on dex saves, but that reads strength save then.
Oh. On strength
Yeah.
saves, then?
No,
No.
he does not get advantage on strength saves.
Alright, then you're good.
It's a barbarian ability that gives me advantage on dex saves.
Actually,
If I can see it.
it's too late. I wanted to upcast it again, but I forgot. Let's see. Let us see.
Thorgrim, you will take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
So, as a bonus action, I'm going to have it do its lightning damage again. Let's see if this one actually hits. No, of course it doesn't.
What are you shooting at?
I was shooting at this guy. Oops. This guy. The one right in front of Thorgrim.
Unfortunately, it does not hit.
Of course not. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do now? I can do more, but what should it be? I guess I will use my amulet and so I can do another action. And I am going to cast Scorching Ray again. Let's see if I'm able to actually hit stuff this time. 1, 2, 3.
Who are you shooting at?
1, 2, 3.
Your 9 does not hit. Your other 2 do.
Are they still standing?
They are.
Alright.
The 2 you hit have not been hit too terribly much, so they're still pretty healthy.
Okie dokie. Let's do it again.
You can't.
I can. Using sorcerer points. Oh wait,
You've
no.
already used
I
your
used my bonus action already. Ah well.
Get more bonus actions.
I can actually get one. I can actually use my amulet to get another bonus action. Don't know if I should though.
Hit him with the fire laser.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use my the other head of my amulet to get a bonus action this time. Quicken the spell again. No, never mind. I'm not doing that. If I miss, that would just be a complete, utter waste of resources.
So, cultist time. The cultist will walk towards you, Thorgrim, and you hear it go, and I will need a strength saving throw from you.
I have inspiration.
You do.
D10.
Oh, D10. Oh, cool. 17.
Alright. You hear the words, and you feel something beginning to take effect on you. However, you then hear Jubilee, you got this, Thorgrim, as it prevents whatever the additional effect was to you, and you will take half damage.
Literally anime voice line in the background, bro.
So, you
Hey, it works.
rolled 5, so that will get halved to 2 thunder damage.
Orgrim just shakes it off like.
Roland, let's see, at the end of his turn. He'll use his bonus action to Misty Step.
Oh wait.
30.
Ah, damn.
Thorgrim, roll another strength save for me. This time the cultist will walk towards you, and he has a little more ump in his voice as he goes, and you will take full damage, which is going to be 8 thunder damage. And we're not back to the beat.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Strength save again?
Yes. Dex save, actually.
Okay. And of course I know the source, so I get advantage.
I'm sure you know the source.
I'm assuming it's the tentacles.
It is the tentacles.
Hey!
You get knocked into them, and as they try to grasp you, you're just like, no, fuck off! I'm not here for you!
Fuck off, I'm busy!
And it is your turn.
Orgrim is gonna walk over to this particular cultist and just go, booga, 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 fuck you! And then
Okay.
There's a
And-
cool for you.
I'm gonna start swinging.
Okay.
So,
Anyway, we just start blasting. Swing.
hammer power, go!
You swing down at him, and he looks back over his shoulder due to you going ooga booga booga before holding up his hand, casting shield as your hammer bounces off of it.
I said, booga, 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 fuck you. Ugh.
Boonga boonga, fuck you.
He just continues holding his hand up where your mace would have hit it, just giving you a look that basically says, really?
Even the cultists are like, are you for real, my guy?
I'm not even up to that. Thorgrim just stops and just looks at it and goes, you live another couple seconds. Good job.
Right. So at the end of Thorgrim's turn, Cultist is going to drop his tentacles and pop his tentacles. Nadal, Sarday, Riki, and Hubert need to all roll dex saves.
Okay, this cultist has some issues.
Oh yeah,
Hold
can
on, what cultist is doing this?
This one.
This one's the freak.
Okay. I don't have a reaction, I was just wondering.
Okay.
can you also put down one of those goblin aura things for the storm sphere?
Yeah, that radius is actually pretty important.
And what do you need from me again?
Dex save.
Oh, do you need a dex save from me as well?
No, just Nadal, Sarday, Hubert, Riki.
He was like, I'm not doing this again.
I did it. I put it here so that I could hit this guy too.
Alright. Yep. There you go. Hey Thorgrim, you ended your turn in the storm sphere. You get to get bludgeoning damaged.
Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I was about to go to the bathroom. What?
You take a little bit of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But it'll be half. Adel Sarday, roll the bludgeoning damage
Have
for
one.
Thorgrim cultist that Thorgrim was attacking.
Cool.
Wait, don't the other cultists, these two cultists also have that too?
It only happens at the end of the turn.
Yeah, but their turns passed.
So what?
Oh,
No.
well,
One is
one-
still currently active, and the other one hasn't had his turn since it came up.
Yeah, one of them has passed though.
Yes, that's why I'm saying roll the damage for the cultist and Thorgrim.
I didn't hear the I didn't hear.
Roll!
I'm rolling. You don't need to yell at me.
Yes, I do.
No.
Alright, Thorgrim
What?
will take 2 damage. Cultist
Oh
will
no.
take 5 damage. And Hubert and Riki will get tangled by the tentacles and restrained. Both taking 11 damage.
Adel Sarday has a nosebleed. She's not sure why.
Fuck off.
I mean, it could just be a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
30. Gonna move here. Before using his bonus action, he's gonna fire a firebolt at Tauntaun.
Hold on. Where was he?
He was in your storm sphere.
Yeah, it's
He went bam. He went bam. 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 Bam.
You'll have to move back like 10 feet because what's it called? Difficult terrain.
Movement is.
He'll have to move back 5 feet, so he'll move here. So this don't count as effective square. Anyway, he's still shooting the
That's fair.
firebolt. He's still shooting the firebolt at Tauntaun.
Yeah, that's like 120 range.
He didn't have to move that far, he just chose to.
Luckily, I know Tauntaun's AC is basically piss poor, so I don't have to ask him to hit, as you will take 15 points of fire damage. Get Hadouken, bitch!
Hadouken!
Hubert starts his turn and takes some bludgeoning damage. 14 bludgeoning damage.
That one tentacle spanking him. Yeah, this cultist has issues.
And he does not get free on his turn. Jubilee, it's your turn.
Can't he Misty
Right.
Step out of it?
Good.
I might as well give our big friend a hand.
And he's going to.
I'm a smack this guy.
Just Misty steps out. Yo.
You know, technically speaking, the cultists could counter that, but they want to save it for something more important.
Yeah, like Tata.
Alright.
It's a 17 hit.
No, because he still has shield up from when Mark hit him, so it bounces off the shield as he looks to you. And you begin noticing that within the shield barrier, you see his clothing seeming to rustle as if there are high winds within.
Bonus action. I'm giving him inspiration.
All right.
Don't know why the name is eluding me right now.
George? Mark.
Thank you.
Wait, did you believe Misty stepped towards him?
No, Jubilee
No.
walked toward him and
I
smoked
walked
mace
around
at
him.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right, is
didn't
that all?
waste a spell on that.
Is that all you're going to do?
Yeah.
That.
Right.
Oh boy.
Mark is about to look at you with the dumbfounded face.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mark
same.
Like I said, I can do melee stuff too. So
Mark and
No, but Mark
Jubilee.
did that specifically for a reason because he wanted to get you away from what he's probably about to do.
I need you both to roll strength saves, please.
Mother of mercy. This is gonna hurt.
not too bad.
All right. You will both take half damage as you see the shield come off of him. As he reaches up, his fingers going to the sides of the hole. As he spreads it open a bit, suddenly you will both feel like you're being pulled into it. But you manage to hold yourself down without actually being sucked in, and you will take half damage. Have to 16 force damage.
Okay. As a reaction, I was kind of expecting this. Now you make a save, asshole.
Alright, he will take half damage, which is fire, yes?
Yep.
He'll take half, and he will not have any type of reaction. But you see the fire slam onto him before immediately being pulled into the cavity in his chest, as he will mutter once again in a language you do not understand. Mark, your turn.
Didn't use his reaction, damn it.
Wait, hold on. Is he stand? Oh, he is staying there.
Yes.
He's being hit on all sides now.
You should. Sorry. Forget what I was about to say.
Mark, it's your turn.
Y'all.
What you doing, buddy?
He is going to once again attempt to hit him with his fucking great sword. Actually, he's gonna what?
And melee attackers are really not having fun in this particular battle.
Wait, Mark, you need to roll a con save to see if you can keep Hex up.
Oh, that.
You're fine.
Counter. That's good. He's actually going to attack on. He's getting really annoyed with this guy. And throw on his Hexblade's curse now.
I am going to hit you one way or another. Even if it takes all my resources, motherfucker.
Try to swing at him again.
Okay. Your sword comes down, and you once again see the very familiar and very annoying barrier come between you and his sword, or your sword and him.
Did he do it again?
Did it again.
Well, I still look at Julie. He's like, can you make him stop that? I'll try. Okay, he'll swing again.
This one manages to break through and hit him.
Alright, because he actually did it, him is going to, he's also Giant Swing. And he is going to smite him with his first move.
Like, haha, motherfucker! I got you!
I finally got you!
God damn!
God damn.
Alright, so you swing through, managing to land a devastating blow, however he remains standing.
Alright. Just because this guy seems to want to be annoying, Mark is going to do the dumb thing in action surge and try to burst through this fucking shield.
Hit.
Okay, take off like... This is 4.
I'm gonna take off 15 damage. Because there's no way in hell you dealt that much.
Yeah, that's fine. Then... Second attack.
That will hit.
So, you have shield, I just hit Monster.
Oh, you have shield? Well, I have smack! Alright,
You have shield, I have fuck you.
is that all you're gonna do?
Yep.
Righty, Tauntaun.
Pound is going to rearrange. Technically, we're gonna move to 30 here. So if that's this fuckwit. It is. And I got a few fuckwits. Why are there so many fuckwits?
Why?
Bonus action, command Patterson to go deal with some fuckwits. That'll keep him busy.
That damn song is stuck in my head because of that freaking TikTok.
As Patterson will run up to him and whack twice for 22 total damage. No.
And for my next trick, this one. Upon Black Hole Man.
Alright. So, as you hurl the spell at him, you see it hit his head, however, he seems immune to its effects.
He's immune to psychic damage?
Immune to psychic damage.
Bruh.
Is he immune to being incapacitated? Because they are not required for each other to work.
Well, he made the save to the incapacitated. He's just plain immune to your damage.
Oh, well this isn't even a half damage on save. He saves and it does shit. That is actually quite the shame, because I'm really hoping this would work. The spell is proven to be very useless.
You've used it once.
I know, but it's proving to be useless!
Anything else, Tauntaun?
I did my bonus action, I did my action, I did my movement. Do I have
Alright.
anything else I can do?
That means it's Cultist time. Cultist is going to cast Dispel Magic on Adelsarday's Storm Sphere. And it will work. Popping the Sword Sphere. Like a boop boop.
Which one's doing this?
The
11?
one,
Where's
the one,
11? Too far away.
one out of your range.
Fuck that man.
30. As Tauntaun, you have proven to be the most annoying, so you are going to get Fire Bolted as a bonus action. And that definitely hits.
Why are you all throwing fire?
Fuck you!
What
For
happened
11
to Eldritch Blast? Have some pride!
11 points of damage. Of wild damage. Adelsarde, it's your turn.
Ricky is stuck in the tentacles, yes?
Yes.
Alright.
She is being scorched by them.
What?
I said what I said.
Okay.
Also, they count as difficult terrain.
She's going to Misty Step over here.
Two.
And then she's going to try and get Ricky out of this.
Roll a strength save. Or roll a strength check. Strength check.
Never mind. I know I'm going to fail that, so I'm not even going to bother. Let's see. That would just be a waste of... I can't. I already Misty Stepped.
I think he said tell Ricky to do something.
Can you dimension?
I legitimately said forever in Dimension Door.
We've been through this before. Unfortunately, if I dimension doored first, then I could Misty Step, but I can't do it the other way. Right?
Yeah, that sounds like
Yes.
I don't have teleportation magic, so
Yep.
I can't relate.
Ricky, can you teleport out of there?
She looks to you before a soft wolf appears beside you.
Adel almost looks a little annoyed that she didn't do that up till now, but she doesn't say anything and looks over. Okay. I haven't...
She was actually enjoying herself. What the fuck?
I doubt it. Let's see.
She unfortunately has a character trait. She will not waste her magic spell slots unless you.
Great, so she's Hubert, but worse.
Yeah, Hubert at least uses his when he's in combat.
Hubert uses his as spites and to heal Adelsarde, and that's it.
Unless ordered otherwise.
He's a very simpy paladin.
Can I hit this guy without hitting Jubilee? This would hit Thorgrim if I fired. This would hit Jubilee if I fired from here, no?
Nope, no it would not. Looking at the thing, it's almost a perfect corner to corner on the one dude.
Yeah, it would not hit you.
Alright.
So what are you firing?
I can't fucking fire it because I did Misty Step. I'm mad.
Still don't even know what you're trying to find.
I was going to do Lightning Bolt, but I can't because I fucking Misty Stepped. Ugh. Okay.
And you still have... Oh, right.
Yeah, your whole,
I was about to say, you still have your action, but, yeah, you can't cast a third level spell.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Alright.
which is a shame, because that could have gone really, really well.
It would have gone
Tried
really
fucking
well.
walking.
Trying to get you to lead a gun.
If I had walked through the difficult terrain, I would still be in it. I'm probably tentacled by now.
What a hell fucking lightning bolt missed that, and then
But you were only 15 feet away from Ricky, so you could have walked over Dimension Door with her and you would have had your bonus action.
Can't carry people with Dimension Door. I was going to go over...
You can carry one willing person.
Not with... Oh, you said Misty
Yes.
Step, not Dimension Door. Wait, I thought you said... Whatever the fuck.
I said Dimension. What are you doing with your action?
I don't fucking know. My brain's melted. Give me a second. Okay. Well, there's only one...
more Scorching Ray.
That was what I was going to do.
You just said you didn't know what.
Alright. As you cast Scorching Ray, the cultist in front of Hubert will turn towards you, holding his hand out to counter.
Oh, that's that then.
Do you
Anything
not
else?
know counter spell?
No.
Is that all you can do?
I could try again. No, I can't. Wait, hold on. I gotta read this.
You've already used your bonus action.
Yeah. Alright, yep, that's my turn.
That's the next fucking thing. Counter spell. Roll this counter spell. That'll start A.
Okay. What's the time? Let's see. The cultist will look at Patterson, mutter something, causing Patterson to make a strength saving throw, which he is luckily proficient with. As he mutters at Patterson, and it more or less dinks off of Patterson's forehead, with him scratching his head with with his sword, unsure of what just happened to him.
He's just thinking, what the fuck was that shit?
I feel itchy.
And then he'll use his bonus action to firebolt Tauntaun.
Why?
Oh wait,
Well-
does he have to actually roll to hit with the fireball?
Yes, he has to roll to hit Tauntaun, and he has
Would
hit
he have
Tauntaun.
disadvantage because he's also in melee?
No, that's only if he were trying to firebolt Patterson.
Oh fuck that. Fucking Mark's about to make him either. Actually, Mark's about to invoke his cloud or make him hit a different cultist.
I thought you were about to say Mark's gonna make him his bitch.
Which cultist?
The one that's. Go for the one that's next to
Stop
Thorgrim.
fucking helping me.
Okay, so that cultist will take max damage of 20 fire as the cultist fires it at Tauntaun, with it suddenly disappearing and the other cultist that you redirected it into howling out in pain as the fire hits him in the back.
Ah!
Then it moves on to said cultist that got hit in the back before he will Misty Step out of Thorgrim's combat range. Before looking at you, Mark, and he begins muttering as you feel a very
Wait a
familiar
minute.
sensation.
I have a reaction still.
Oh wait, hold on.
Counter
Wait.
spell.
There we go.
Get back over there.
You will be countered. As every cultist near you has a reaction.
They all just
At
turn
least
towards
I'm
you.
learning reactions.
Alright, there we go. That's 30 feet.
They should be running out of counter spells pretty quickly.
One
So
will look at
believe.
One will look at you, Mark, and begin muttering as you feel a very familiar sensation as you have been hexed and you have disadvantage on strength saves.
Oh boy.
Thorgrim, your
Yeah,
turn.
I only did checks. Not
Get
saves.
back here, you motherfucker.
I'm not
I
done
said
with you!
Fucking
I'm not
leave.
finished with you yet.
Just get
And-
fucking mage hunter with
With
the
you.
Yeah, you can attack anyone doing a fucking
And-
spell.
As he charges over, he lights his hammer on fire. So now he's raging with a flaming hammer, and he's going to attack recklessly against this stupid fucking cultist that just won't fucking die.
Despite all the help we've given him.
Alright, so you swing down and you hit him and you hear him grunt out in pain as he stumbles back a bit from the impact.
So I actually hit him.
Yeah.
Huzzah! I'm going to use a superiority die, and I would like him to make a strength save. Ha ha ha! Or
Be nat
then.
20.
Oh, lame.
You will at least take the superiority die as damage, though.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's extra damage. Extra damage is always good. Might die.
Extra 6
Might-
damage.
It might break his concentration.
What's he concentrating on? Oh, yeah. Use this fucking spell right now because no one's in it.
No, he was the one who cast Hex on Mark.
Oh!
The one who cast the tentacles is the one in front of Hubert.
Oh, you were probably just gonna kill that guy.
Unfortunately, he did not lose his concentration.
Well, that's a shame because here comes the second attack, also reckless.
That's a shame. Alright, so this one, Thorgrim, as you make contact, rather than the one in front of you calling out in pain, you hear one behind you yell out in pain, as it seems the damage has been transferred over to him.
What the fuck? Alright, you know what? I'm pissed off. So you're gonna fucking die. I'm gonna activate my action surge and swing 2 more times. So,
I'm gonna whack you!
fucking die!
This time, the one to your left yells out in pain, as he is hit instead.
Fucking stop that! Just die!
Alright. This time you hit him again, as he stumbles backwards, but he still doesn't go down.
Then I'm going to activate, drop another superiority die Now I'm gonna make another strength save again.
Alright. He rolled a 10.
Oh yeah, so he is not prone.
Okay.
And also takes an additional 10 damage.
He hits the ground and gets winded. However, you can still see the hex on Mark, as it doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon.
Then I'm gonna dogpile on him and start punching. Then
You-
2 points for flurry of blows.
You
Oh, no,
cannot.
5.
You
I fired.
you used your bonus action to ignite your Fleetly.
I'm gonna dogpile him anyway. I'm not gonna actually hit him, but I'm gonna be like, you motherfucker!
Okay. Hubert needs to roll a wisdom save. as Cultist is going to drop concentration now.
Man just keeps popping the fucking thing everywhere.
As he will fail to hold person Hubert. So he will bonus action teleport away. He doesn't know where he's gonna go.
Away from Hubert.
He's gonna go here. Oof.
Away from Hubert is usually a good idea.
8, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hubert hasn't gotten to stab anybody since this fight started, so Hubert wants to stab. And Hubert stabs this
I'm
person.
feeling kinda stabby, and that Sharday can't see right now.
And Hubert gets 2 stabs off. Or it gets all 3 stabs off, actually. Because, luckily, the base cultists don't have a very high AC without their shield. As Hubert will deal a total of 32 damage, but the cultist remains standing. Jubilee.
I'm gonna smack him.
Smack him in the ass?
So 21 hit.
Do. It do in fact hit.
Does he take extra damage? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, just double checking.
He is very much alive.
Is he a fiend?
No.
Damn it. Okay. I don't know why I didn't roll the damage for some reason, so...
That's okay.
Doesn't it do that like every time you click it?
It was supposed to, but it didn't for some reason.
No, I mean what it does right now.
Should only be 1d6, not 2.
Oh, sorry.
Nice. That's okay. So you deal 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it did say 1. No, it just had 2 on the mind, so...
Whack.
So I bonk.
Alright, so it goes to his turn as you see him beginning to try and spread the hole a little bit larger, as I need another strength save from Jubilee and Mark. Mark, yours will be at disadvantage.
Just be a straight roll then.
Yes, because I've got your dick, so you don't,
I'll just attempt
We
to
ain't
hold on
going
to
anywhere.
Me on the other hand.
Alright, Jubilee. Mark, you will take quarter damage due to your big nature and not getting absorbed into this man.
Actually,
38.
did Mark actually like forego? Like I don't know if he allowed me because he's got a crit. Mark
So-
like forego his save to save Jubilee or no?
You can, but you will suffer whatever the ill effects Jubilee will. Essentially, you will become Jubilee's scapegoat.
Wait, actually, do I want it? Don't worry about it. Nah, it's what Mark would do anyway.
Biscuits.
Alright. So
I
let's
think there's a. I'm trying to see if his runic shield stops that at all.
So, Jubilee, you will take 19 points of force damage as Mark will hurl himself in the way as you begin feeling the effects of whatever this man's about to do to you. Mark, as you get in the way of Jubilee, you will take 38 points of force damage, and you feel yourself beginning to distort and twist as first your hand gets pulled towards him and slowly gets absorbed into the hole, which you grab and begin trying to pull out. However, you feel trapped, and everyone watches as Mark is slowly absorbed into the hole in the man's chest.
This is why you don't fight him in melee. Like I said.
In a bit of anger, I'm retaliating.
Okay.
And I'm not allowed to do that at higher levels, am I?
Technically, you only get one per long rest.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry, I forgot about that.
I'm confused.
Yes.
So, Jubilee was not pulled in.
So, Mark asked, since he nat 20'd, if he could take the ill effects instead of Jubilee and essentially swap their saves.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So I allowed it. Because
More survivor's guilt for me.
Mark wants to...
Hero robot.
Yeah, Mark wants to be the hero and protect him friends. So I decided the rule of cool is better. Alright.
Hero robot.
Hey,
Mark.
actually, for you, it's the world trauma.
Mark,
Yeah.
you feel as if all of the weight of the world is crushing around you as you are trapped within. As you are trapped within this? As you are trapped within this person's void is the best way you can describe it. You, luckily for you, you don't need to breathe, but you can tell there's no air in here. And, you can
Save me.
And you feel completely trapped. While you are not incapacitated, you do look around, and the only exit you see is the hole in the man's chest, but you cannot go near it. You literally cannot.
Sunken place.
You literally cannot move so long as you are within this creature's event horizon.
Okay. But I still take actions for the thing now.
You cannot cast spells that require verbal components, and you cannot technically attack him while in here. So, unfortunately, unless you have a movement ability, you can't really do anything.
It has to be verbal.
Yes, anything with verbal components, which most spells have verbal components.
Fuck.
Because no sound travels in here either.
I guess I'll just try to think. And it doesn't feel like I'm actually like getting damaged, right? Like I'm just stuck.
You feel like you will take damage at the end of your turn.
Okay. So Mark will. Actually, both things I think I'm doing require regular actions. Let's go to second one.
Okay.
That way you can hopefully just take whatever might end up coming to.
Okay. Anything else? Do you have a healing potion or anything you'd like to take as well?
I would want to invoke one of his runes, but I think that's also a bonus action. Guess I'll take the dodge action, I guess. Just wait. Brace
All right.
himself.
At the end of your turn, you begin feeling the crushing weight of the place, as you will take 20 points of necrotic damage. And 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel as if this place is trying to crush you.
Oh god.
Ah, great.
Told you it was a black hole.
Anton, your turn.
not that close to that man. Then I need the cat. Anderson still has his orders. His orders were murder the enemies. Yeah, it's that one.
Hold on. There you go.
Here. Bang! You got a few parts.
As Patterson will whack very, very hard, and it looks like he puts one of the cultists down.
Ow! There's a cat moving. Hey. Is there a way that I can hit? Really not. I'm going to shoot that way. I did not expect Patterson to just kill a man this quickly.
Well, that man had a lot of damage on it.
This looks like it hits 3.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
At least 3. With the lightning bolt. At 5th level. Because I'm running out of spell slots.
Oh, at 5th level?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that means I actually have to roll it.
Yeah, I am out of 4th and 3rd level spell slots. This is my last 5th level. I'm down to 2nd and 1st level spells.
Well, unfortunately, it was countered by the first one.
Jubilee, help!
She can't technically yet.
Counter.
Right. Another one of the cultists will turn towards you, Jubilee, and counter your counter.
Thorgrim will turn and counter. No,
I was secretly a mage all along!
I'm a wizard, bitch!
That'd be a twist.
I'm a wizard, Harry!
Anything else, Anton?
No, I'm a hairy wizard.
Well, I mean, I attempted to do a thing. The thing failed. I had my bonus action. It was cat. It failed. So, no.
Patterson will use his movement to get on the other side of cultist Thorgrim as tackled. Kill him. Cannot attack, but you will next time.
Kill him!
So your turn is over, Tauntaun?
Yeah, I moved. I attempted a lightning bolt.
DM, you assume that I will continue to flail meaninglessly against this cultist, which is probably correct.
I mean, Patterson just wants to help you because you are his friend.
Good boy.
Let's see.
Everyone's friends with Patterson. That's just how it works. Right?
Well, Cultist is going to Hadouken Tauntaun.
What?
Hadouken!
Still proven to be the most annoying threat here for 16 fire damage.
Ah!
And as you are still standing, he will use his bonus action to do it again. For 15 points of fire damage.
What?
15.
15 to hit or 15 damage?
15 damage.
Well, I'm
As he will charge up small bolts of fire in each hand and throw each of them at Tauntaun. Both of them hit Tauntaun, causing him to hit the ground. Adel Sardain, it's your turn.
Jubilee, get away from him right now. And
Jubilee, roll a perception check. Alright, you did manage to hear Adel Sardain over the roaring of this hole in the man's chest.
alright, and Adel's
Not at Jubilee. I mean, Adel Sardain.
Adel's gonna step out, and her eyes are good old. Her eyes are a good old glowing red, cause she is mad. Let's see, she is
she mad?
she is going to subtly cast Flame Strike.
Where?
Right here. Wait, no, not there. Where was it? Yes, 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 here.
For a second there, I thought that was fucking Obi doing that. I was like, oh god, there's invisible enemies.
Right. So the flame strike hits the ground. You hear all of them call out in pain, and once it fades, you see they are still standing, but it doesn't seem like the one with the hole in his chest or the one closest to him here are doing fine.
Alright. Ricky,
Yes.
if they counterspell me, stop them.
Okay.
Then she is going to cast Quickening the Spell, Scorching Ray. Let's see how many I can hit.
One will attempt to counter you, and you see the spell pop as it seems Riki listened to what you had to say.
Nice.
And all three.
I will counterspell you, Ricky. Said no.
Who are you firing these at? In which
Also, all of these are non-lethal, so 1, 2, 3.
Okay. As the first one speeds towards the Void Mage, he looks over towards you, and you see the barrier once again wrap around him, causing the thing to slam against the barrier, missing him. The other two, unfortunately, have to take it.
Still standing.
One is not. Other one, however, is.
Okie dokie. In which case, what is it? Ah, yes, of course. I am going to use my amulet again. This time the bonus action, because I haven't used that yet. Yep, Scorching Ray again. Once again, non-lethal. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
At who?
First one is at...
If I might make a suggestion,
Yes,
take out Void Guy. He has our metal friend.
that's the plan. So, I don't think a 19 will hit him, though.
I mean, you still have a 22.
Yeah, that's... 22 is gonna go towards him. Other 2 is going to go towards this guy.
The 9 will miss, but the 19 hits. And
Fine, roll.
Void Guy will get hit by the 22, and his barrier will fall as he falls onto his back. However, Mark is not ejected from the hole.
Uh-oh.
Jubilee, can you see into the hole?
Is it still trying to suck me in?
Yes, it is.
It's still active. I think there's only one way to get him out.
Then,
Also, you cannot see anything with it.
we'll figure that out later. For now, stay away from him.
Kinda hard to do. Just trying to hold my ground right now.
Anything else, Adelsage?
No, I think that's it. She's just glaring daggers at the other 2 cultists, as if saying, if you stick around, you're either going to be burned alive or dead. And not in that order.
The one in front of Thorgrim will pant slightly before very calmly whispering, "Gone." Thorgrim,
What?
I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh, Tauntaun, you automatically no. Yeah, you don't need to roll a Constitution save. You are gonna get hit by this.
This
Son
is
of a bitch!
not a poison effect, is it?
No.
It's probably gonna send you back in time or into an alternate dimension or some shit.
Look Go in a distant
I
land.
mean, it could just be a fucking wave or some shit. No hurt Tauntaun. This means like what? Failed death saves?
Yes, you will take 1 failed death save immediately.
Oh, it's only one?
Yeah.
Two
Only
for
melee. Only melee causes the immediate 2.
Okay. So I have some room, but not a lot.
Okay, so
I'm not that one away from death.
Thorgrim and Patterson will make their saves so that they only take half damage.
Got that 16.
Do what? No, 16 was Patterson's save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking dex.
No, it
Right.
was con, not dex.
Tatum.
And 23 thunder damage as Thorgrim right next to you.
God damn it!
Yeah, you're not gonna get to kill this guy. Wait, hold on. He's going past fucking Squib. Is Squib just gonna panic and kill him?
As he will cast Thunder Step and teleport away.
That's not technically movement here.
Negative.
Nope.
Fuck.
No.
It's a
Teleportation.
teleport.
Then he will use his movement.
What about Squib?
God.
Squib is not in the initiative order, so.
Not in the
Oh
initiative.
god.
Correct, but he is protecting the cart.
Doesn't matter.
I just want to see a Minotaur just slug the shit out of someone. This is what
Thorgrim, it's your turn.
Oh, so he just bammed down there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he fucked.
Still one.
Okay.
Still one more.
And caused a very loud boom in the process.
Thorgrim nearly falls on his butt. Going, no! Why does everybody do that?
Because it's easy. It does not damage.
And then he just screams at the top of his lungs and charges.
Thor. Oh, too late.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him roll a wisdom save, just see if he remembers the whole non-lethal thing in his rage.
Oh no, he wasn't going to say anything about non-lethal. She was going to tell him to heal the dying Tauntaun behind him.
I don't think he's really in that mindset right now.
Yeah.
And besides, I got that.
Alright, good point.
Does he
I have
remember
a
the
rage
non-lethal
heal.
thing that Adel always tells him?
She doesn't tell him not to kill anyone.
Adel Sarday, roll a persuasion.
No, it's fine. She didn't tell him.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay, okay.
Character development.
Fine, okay.
Do not question me.
I will question you a lot.
I just flashed back to 2009 with PewDiePie. Just net with that.
Eh?
Thorgrim, as you're rushing at the cultist, you remember a lot of Adel Sarday's speeches towards you. This current one is blah 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 blah, don't kill, blah 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 blah. And that's it.
It's like this an episode of Samurai Jack where it's like a zoom in on his face and like the blur lines. And he's like going ah, and then as he's doing this, he stops and just goes,
Flashback.
ah. And then he just starts swinging.
Samurai Jack is a very popular show in this group.
Yes.
Recklessly but non-lethally.
And its last season was garbage.
Yes.
Yeah, I did not watch the last season. I've watched like a handful of episodes from every season, but not the last season.
You're not missing much with the last season, my guy.
It was pretty good up until the end.
It was pretty bad,
What
but
I'm
until the
hearing is that it was like a lot of shows that try to rekindle themselves for at least one more season after having multiple years of no content.
So here's, I'll explain the issues in length. You hit with both of your attacks, and they both hurt.
Okay, I'm going
Wow, those
to
are issues.
spend the superiority die. Actually, no, I won't bother.
Okay.
Now, bump up. Then I will pop
Okay.
I'll make flurry.
Oh, I'm glad I'm doing reckless because I rolled 2 that ones. Victory pose. Realize he's slightly on fire. Pat out the fire.
All right. Do any of you care to chase after the last cultist?
Adel was going to get Hubert to go after him.
I mean, Patterson has his order.
Patterson cannot see that cultist anymore.
That's fair.
I'm concerned with healing Tauntaun and possibly doing something Adel's gonna hate me for.
Oh no.
I mean,
Just notice these very strange white lines on this rock.
so I'm going to go ahead and say that if you want to chase the cultist, initiative will stay for the time being.
It appears we are not.
Thorgrim is tempted to, simply because he's really pissed off at that particular cultist for staying alive for so long.
So I need a unanimous.
Like I said, Adel's going to send Hubert after him.
Okay.
Alright.
Please give me
Pedal Sode, Hubert, fetch.
Basically.
Hubert will do so on his turn. Orgrim, that was your turn.
Hubert will bam for start moving.
He will pop his Misty Step and then start.
Yeah, that's bam and start running.
Adel
You know, Nightwalker, bam.
60.
Adel's
Nightcrawler.
Potato, Deadpool.
Nope.
No, totally
Two
different.
different things in this case.
Really your turn.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
bonus action, gonna give Tauntaun a healing word.
Okay.
So 6 points of healing.
You get 6 HP, Tauntaun.
Yay, I'm alive.
And now here's the part where Jubilee's making a decision that I'm pretty sure is going to be hated.
Yup.
Jubilee looks out the unconscious person,
Don't.
realizes what's going on, and starts to raise her mace.
Don't.
That's not gonna do anything.
How do we get him out then?
Tie a rope to a rock and put the other end inside.
No, that's also not gonna work.
Can't you dispel the hole or something?
Okay, first of all, this is technically a scientific phenomenon.
If
It's
you're
fine to touch whatever they-
If you're so knowledgeable,
This is not scientific at all.
I said scientific phenomenon.
Jubilee in a panic just trying to dispel the black hole.
As you attempt to dispel it, it does not seem to work.
Yeah, see, not bad.
then what do we do, Tauntaun?
Give me a fucking second.
We don't have a second.
He doesn't
I
have.
just came back to life.
Get over it. A man is dying. Now do something.
Okay, he can't do anything.
Get over it, man who just about died. A man is dying.
Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
you ready to take some damage, buddy?
No. I'm trying to remember if Mark has any. He has a potion or anything.
The damage doesn't
Actually,
happen
he's
until the end of your turn, so you do get your
I
turn.
know. I'm trying to think.
Try and whack them from the inside.
Is he
Maybe
see
the-
anything? Just a void on the inside.
It's
Too bad I
all
can't just reach in.
it is all just blackness except for the one point you entered where you can see the sky.
How far is that away?
Farther than you can reach.
That's
You
Dark
think
swimming boy.
cannot
Can't
move.
I have an idea.
So Mark is going to try to have a heat of intelligence because he has a winter blanket.
Okay,
So
I like where this is going so far. Do continue.
he's going to.
It sounds like a
Come on,
Charlie.
my little robot, bundle up. It's getting cold.
It sounds like a Charlie plan, and I love Charlie plan.
He's
Come
going
on.
to. He's going to try his best to at least get the blanket that he has and wrap it around himself as much as possible. And on top of that,
He survived. Big.
is going to. Well, he's going to activate one of his runes. He's going to help take less bludgeoning damage. None of this is probably gonna matter because he's at 9 HP, by the way, but he's gonna do it anyway. He's going to wrap his winter blanket around him, and he's going to try to tie the rope around the blanket. Well, fuck.
No, I'm for it. Keep going.
Alright, he's gonna try to attempt to wrap the blanket around him as well. So he's gonna pretty much try to tie the blanket around him with the rope that he has. Activate his rune to take less bludgeoning damage, and he is just going to brace for impact again.
Okay. Quick question: what do you want to do with the rope tied around your blanket?
I guess if you could angle like the tip of it towards the hole, you probably would do that.
You're gonna like fire your crossbow or something? Like tie the rope to your crossbow?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Mark, you do all of this in quick succession, and for the first time in your life, you're fairly certain you feel emotion. However, this emotion is panic, as you're fairly certain if you don't get out of here, you're going to die. So, you very quickly do improvise all of these safety precautions. You tie the blanket to yourself in a makeshift harness, you tie the rope to the blanket, then the rope to one of your bolts. You aim at the hole and you fire, hoping that it goes out. You see the bolt speed towards the opening. The rest of you all of a sudden see a crossbow bolt fly out of the opening in the man's chest, high into the air before it begins falling back down toward the ground.
Can I catch it?
Going back towards the black hole.
Yes, but each of you will get a turn to try and prevent it from doing damage.
Awesome.
Speaking of, Tauntaun.
Tauntaun's gonna stand up.
Grab it, just grab it. Nope.
Yeah, no, not what I'm going to try and do.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to tell Mark his damage.
Oh, right here.
Oh no.
You will take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, which is half to 1, and then 10 points of necrotic damage.
That still knocks him out.
So after you fire your bolt, you see your vision beginning to go staticky before shutting off entirely. Now, Tauntaun, what are you doing?
Well, that's a problem. Jesus.
That is a slight problem.
Yep.
So my thought process was, while he did say there was no way to take it, he doesn't actually know if there is a way to steal them.
Oh my goodness.
Because our current thought process is, if we can manage to steal this, I should be able to eject him out of it.
Are you going to grab the rope or not?
Oh, there's actually fucking rope sticking out? Yeah, I'm gonna grab the fucking rope.
I was. Oh
I
my god.
described Mark shooting the crossbow bolt out.
I was going to.
So many things running through my brain of, how could Tauntaun potentially steal this fucking thing to save the idiotic metal man?
I was
All
going
right,
to
roll
blow
that
a
plan.
gasket. Dear goodness.
Oh, son of a bitch, athletics. Patterson, come help.
You have to do this on your own before Patterson can come help.
Hey, 4 keys, not bad.
It's
All
not
right.
bad.
Tauntaun, you grab it, and then suddenly you immediately feel like you're about to get jerked into the hole. Hello.
Patterson, help.
Patterson will grab onto the rope, and you actually hear a clicking sound as you see the part that he grabbed pulls off his lower 2 arms, and Patterson watches helplessly as his 2 arms go into the hole.
Fuck!
Adelsarde, your turn.
Alright. She, seeing the shenanigans that's going on, she's going to Dimension Door with Ricky, right over here. Ricky, help. And then she's going to try and grab the rope too.
Roll athletics.
There's no way I'm going to make this, but hey, if Ricky helps, she might.
I mean, Tauntaun made it.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Oh, wow.
He sort of did. He has a rope in his hands. That's close enough.
Adelsarde, you grab onto the rope and you prevent Tauntaun from getting sucked in.
Everyone.
And
Oh, sorry.
as you ask Riki to help, you're sitting there preventing Tauntaun from coming in before you all see a very large form beginning to form over Adelsarday's head as a giant dragon's claw appears before grabbing onto the rope that's still in the air.
What
As
the
Rinky will cast
fuck?
Iggy's hand.
Oh.
Wait,
What? Bigby's hand?
That's a big old spell. Holy shit.
Bigby's hand. Draconic version.
And you all watch as the dragon claw will just yank as if the gravitational force of this thing is nothing. And you all see the rope go taut before popping out a Mark, who is currently unconscious.
Again, pulling the... Everyone pull, get away from the hole. Now.
Do I have a bonus action to heal him?
Yeah.
Alright. There you go. Healing word. So that's 1d4 plus 3. That's 6.
Alright. Mark, you wake up with 6 HP.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean, no, he doesn't?
He means Mark does not wake up, apparently.
Oh, okay.
You feel the magic beginning to take effect. However, the usual shine in his eyes does not trigger this time, as he does not seem to wake up.
is he waking up?
He might... Wait, hold on. He's still in the bag. She's gonna take out the blankets and look at him, see if he's damaged beyond repair or something.
He is extremely damaged beyond repair.
Move away from the hole before you do that.
Yep. She's gonna pull him over here, and then sigh. Then she'll pat Ricky on the shoulder. Good job, Ricky.
He nods.
Anyone mental?
Nope. We're going to have to wait till we get to Tempest.
Am I really the only one with mental?
Is that the end? Until Hubert catches the guy, is that the end?
So I'm gonna erase the initiative order.
Yeah, we all know Hubert's gonna beat this guy's ass.
Nah, I doubt it. He had too much of a head start. I won't be surprised if Hubert can't catch him.
Hubert's already near him.
Near is not...
River away.
Yes, Thorgrim?
I'm a fair bit faster than Hubert is. I could go help him.
Okay.
Alright, be right back.
Actually,
Okay,
wait. No.
Wait. He's about to... He does like the Roadrunner about to take off, but then he stops.
Adel stance. We need to make sure that these three do not do anything once they awaken. We're going to need you here.
To do what?
In case they wake up and they are violent.
Okay. That means what? What do you wish for me to do exactly?
Stay here.
As you are all saying this, you see Patterson lift up his arms before pulling ropes taut as he will begin tying up the prisoners.
Alright. Before that, though, Adel's
help.
going to go to this guy, and she's going to snap on the anti-magic cuffs on him.
As you do this, you see the void in his chest waver a little bit before slowly beginning to shrink. However, it ends up shrinking into a hole about the size of a quarter, but it doesn't go away entirely.
Can Contra try and plug it?
Real quick, I have to head out for now, but...
Alright.
fun.
Yeah, you almost died.
Yeah.
Again, you shouldn't have taken the hit from me, man.
You shouldn't have gone into melee. You were
I was
told
about to say, Mark did that for a specific reason.
Alright.
twice over not to do that, and you did it.
So, Clark will be rendered unconscious for the remainder of the session.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Try and plug the hole with something.
Take it easy, Jay.
Yep, see you, Jay.
Later, bud.
You can certainly try.
I want to try and just use a wad of blanket.
Okay, you stuff the water blanket in there, and you watch as your blanket is still absorbed into the hole. It is still active, it just doesn't seem to be as volatile anymore.
Can I try sewing the whole shut?
No. The hole will not shut. Anything you put up to it will get absorbed.
Try and just deal with it.
Ricky,
Yes.
what was that gigantic dragon hand?
It's a spell.
That's all it was? Just a spell?
Yeah.
Alright. Insight. I think that there's a bit more to it, but I doubt I'm gonna get it in time.
It was a spell.
I know it's
Bigby's
just a
hand.
spell. I know it's Bigby's hand, but I thought there'd be
You
more
can
to it.
flavor it however you want.
I thought there'd be more to it because dragon hand shit. I don't fucking
He
know.
is a kobold!
I fucking
I
know.
realized that if Tauntaun learned it, it would just be a giant tentacle.
I fucking know, okay? It's just I don't know. We know next to nothing about her. I thought this was a hint or something.
No, that's just how she casts her Bigby's hand.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
If
Tauntaun meant to be just a giant tentacle. Something
If she ever casts magic missile, they look like pseudo dragons.
Alright. Hello, Hubert. Did he get away?
He did.
Unfortunate.
Well, unfortunately, there's more to the tale than that.
Which is?
I can only show
Okay, then show me.
Was there some dumb secret passage they found?
you something like that.
So they have like a hidden lair or something.
Who wants to follow you?
I'll follow
I
you.
will follow, but I will also have Patterson start moving the prisoner.
Moving them where?
Unless I'm absolutely needed here, I'll follow you.
Art?
No, fair
Where
enough.
the fuck else are we gonna move?
I don't know, that's why I asked.
Who else
I'll
is
take
following?
Mark. I'll take Mark to the cart and watch over him. Well, mostly because I really need to get going.
Alright, take it easy, man.
Have a good night.
But
Hubert will lead you all down to where Hubert is placed currently.
Alright.
Do you all go in with him?
Yep.
Into the dark.
into the darkness,
Darkness? What's that?
imprisoning me.
No, what's darkness? Tauntaun doesn't understand what that is.
Yeah.
Either I have two things very far away, or I could select something ginormous. Okay, I just have two things very far away.
Hubert will lead you into a small cave before motioning his hand to a small.
That's a bigger hole.
Great. I'm guessing that's going to go somewhere.
It
Can I
looks
set
like
a cat in?
you can, yes. That doesn't mean you'll see what the cat sees, though.
No, but so long as I can keep the connection, I know it's not anything bad. Question mark?
Can
Well,
we
he's
stop
moving.
him from sending in the cat?
The
Unfortunately, no.
immortal, technically not real cat?
The cat is first off immortal, not technically real, and it is also ethereal, so it can move through you. So
Tauntaun, if you send in the cat, they'll know that we found the portal.
they already know we found
Oh,
chased him.
then never mind then.
Anyway, you lose connection with the cat because it technically goes to a different plane of existence.
Does it trigger off?
Ooh.
Oh, that.
DM say it do, so it do.
Okay. Because I know that for whatever reason, me going unconscious also doesn't turn the thing off for some fucking reason.
I didn't say it was turned off. I said you can't connect with it.
And
Adel pinches the bridge of her nose. Wonderful.
I would
Do we-
recommend.
You know
I would
exactly
recommend.
where it goes?
I have no idea where it Perhaps I did not look for it, nor will I.
Okay.
I simply wanted to show it to you, because I wish to dispel it.
Go ahead.
What if it leads home?
Yep.
Can you?
The risks are too much.
Something tells me it does not.
Mind if I take a peek first?
Don't.
If I hold on to the back of his shirt, that will prevent him from getting into danger.
Won't stop him from getting stabbed in the face.
Something tells me that that won't happen. And if it does, I'll know he'll go unconscious, and I'll be able to save him from anything too atrocious happens to him.
Yeah, let's be real. I go down like a sack of bricks.
Ale's quiet for a while before sighing. Okay.
Ready?
Hubert will grab you by the back of the shirt.
Tauntaun's just going to plunge his head in.
Yeah. You push your head in, and you begin looking around, and immediately the first thing you notice is you cannot breathe. As you look around, you see a wide expanse of darkness, but you can still shockingly see in it, despite, even without your dark vision. You see random pathways floating in the air, and more importantly, you see certain pathways floating upside down, floating sideways, and the cultist who is attempting to escape you is currently running up a sideways path going upward to what you would believe would be the sky of whatever the hell this dimension is.
Oh god, it's the distortion zone.
Okay, here's a question. Am I able to magic missile his ass?
You can certainly try.
I would like to try.
You fire the magic missile and you see it bounce off of the barrier around him as he casts shield.
You bitch.
Hubert will then pull you back further.
Well, that's an interesting place.
What did you say?
You know who MC Escher is?
No.
Okay, so basically, you take the laws of reality and you throw them out the window.
That doesn't really explain much.
Yeah,
we have
layman's
paths
terms,
that have
please.
gravity that are on walls and work just like normal floor. Go up and down.
So you can walk on the walls? What?
Technically, there's no walls. You also can't breathe.
You're not making any sense.
Hubert will sigh in an annoyed way before he peers his head in, and then comes back out and goes, the easiest way to explain this would be that... Hold on. He will then walk to a wall, pull out a piece of white chalk, and will draw for you the landscape that was described to Tauntaun.
Adel will look it over and frown.
Every time Hubert adds a new thing, Thorgrim's head tilts even more aggressively, and his expression just goes from huh to huh to huh.
Yeah, it's literally just an MC Escher painting.
So it is an alternate realm?
I am uncertain.
If I were to quantify it to anything, I would say, due to the amount of pathways, probably a place in between realms.
In any case, I'm going to dispel this.
Go ahead. And she starts heading along.
Hubert will then hold out his hand and begin muttering.
Go back to Data Server.
If you wish.
See you soon, I guess.
He nods. Can I help you, Tauntaun?
No, it's just very rare me and you end up being alone.
I see. Anyway, since Tauntaun's apparently not gonna say anything, what you doing, Adel Sarday?
He never knows what to say to Hubert.
Adel's eyes are still notably red, but she's currently just looking at the three. Just standing around, observing them. How come you didn't kill them, Thorgrim?
Because you don't like when things are killed.
I personally dislike it, but I don't go ahead and say that you shouldn't kill if you don't want to.
I didn't really want to because I don't know, maybe we had contained something to interrogate him.
Errol looks to Thorgrim, stoic face still, and nods. Alright.
And Thorgrim's again tripping over his words like he usually does, but then this journey has taught me a lot of things, and I think I'm very slowly, learning to control my barbaric impulses.
Is that so?
To a point. I still have a lot of anger issues to work through, but I'm working through them bit by bit.
That's good.
But I mean, like, if you want me to smash the heads in, I mean, I gladly will.
I'd rather you do as you please. As long as you're not hurting yourself in the process. And I think you seem to have found an answer to the latter half.
So, have any of you seen the Amazing World of Gumball episode where the bully girl basically starts dating Darwin?
No.
No.
Wait, you mean a dinosaur?
No, she looks more like a bull.
She's a bully? Nah, I don't watch the show enough. I guess I wouldn't know.
Anyway, this girl gets confused because she believes that she needs to have a boyfriend, so she essentially makes Darwin her boyfriend. And one of the scenes, she and Darwin are sitting alone together, and it's silence for a couple seconds. She goes, "You know, it takes years for couples to have these long, comfortable silences that you and I have." And this is all I'm imagining right now between Hubert and Tauntaun.
I mean, I have one thing Tauntaun could ask him, but at the same time, I get the feeling he's not going to answer, because he never answers any questions.
Always try.
So, Hubert, what's your family life like?
I don't have one.
Oh, shit!
I shouldn't say that. I know I at least have one. She walked me off to Lydia, Sunday's family.
Well, better than mine, technically. Or no.
Somehow I doubt this.
It's a biological type.
You still have a family.
I have an adoptive family.
And as you
I
say...
still have a father and potentially mother.
Oh wait, you're not your cat.
Yeah, I just threw the cat under.
Yes, but the unfortunate thing for you is that you do have one. Meaning you can't say that you don't have one. Adopted or otherwise, they are still your family. They chose to take you in, make you their child. As such, you are their child. So, they are your family. Regardless of if you see it as such or not.
It's not that I don't such. It's just I like to learn what it's like for people with biological families they know, you know?
You should ask for it.
Yeah, family's kind of a topic with him sometimes.
Ask about his children, Hubert says as he begins walking away.
The last time I tried to ask something about his family, it was waterworks.
Yes. However, ever since he died, he has seemed to have a better air of emotion to himself. Once again, if you ask about his children, I'm sure you would spend hours talking about them.
Listen about children for hours?
You want to hear about family, don't you?
Specifically parents.
Then ask about his parents.
We're probably dead. He's an old ass man.
Yes, and dwarves have a tendency to live for 300 years, which means, most likely, his parents are elderly. They may not be able to get out and about like they used to, but they are most likely still alive.
What about Edelsarde? What do you know about her?
I know not to ask about that. And I also don't talk about Lady Edelsarde's family unless she wishes.
Are they within hearing distance?
They are now.
As soon as the word family is uttered, everyone goes.
Ah! Fuck.
Ah, Thorgrim, Tauntaun wishes to know about your parents, Hubert says, and then immediately walks off.
Son of a bitch!
As soon as Tauntaun says that, Thorgrim reaches up and like claps his hands on Tauntaun and just goes, Why don't you and I have a little chat?
Oh, by the way, Thorgrim here, he hands you a bottle of wine. Do make sure that the story is going to be extra special, and then walks off again.
Cheers, Hubert. Now then, Chug, let me tell you about my parents. And I'm gonna drag Tauntaun off into an like over here, and just start blabbing.
Alright.
Just fucking nail marks in the ground.
No!
Like some goddamn horror movie happened.
So, Adelsarde, you look over and you see Thorgrim dragging Tauntaun, with Tauntaun trying desperately not to go with Thorgrim as Hubert walks up to you.
Ada watches this and then looks to Hubert a little confused.
Yes.
What was that about?
Oh, Tauntaun wished to learn about Thorgrim's family.
Doesn't look like it was his idea.
Oh, it was his idea. He just didn't like the way that I led him into it.
At this, Adel finally chuckles and her red eyes soften back to their usual color. Funny.
Welcome to Comic Relief 101. End up getting put into things you don't want to all everyone know.
She then looks back to the cultists. I doubt they're going to answer any questions.
So long as Jubilee is willing to listen to me, I might have reasons of interrogation.
What means is that?
I think you would be concerned.
Right.
Yeah, don't have the guy who can read minds help with interrogation. Have Jubilee.
Oh yeah, the guy who can read minds against the people who've been shown to be either resistant or immune to psychic damage.
What does reading minds have to do with psychic damage?
It is technically a mental attack. Which I was just saying that they seem to be proficient in resisting mental attacks of any type.
I mean, it's not someone enough times.
In any case, my only means of getting information out of people is to make it very unpleasant for some.
Start with the tonic.
Adel just sighs slowly and lowers her head. I know.
And Jubilee happens to have a very useful skill for such coercion.
Hopefully you're able to persuade her to partake in it. I doubt it's something that she wants to do anymore, given her background.
I agree. That's why I don't think she'll assist me.
You'll be fine by yourself.
Of course.
You know what Cosmo's gonna say? They can make it so no one has to see this.
Alright.
You're getting a talk, boy.
No!
And then she...
I've been met by an old man. Oh! He offered me candy and there has been no candy.
I didn't offer you shit.
You can at least share the wine.
Anything else, Adelsarde?
She's actually gotta look over the dude with actually, that. First off, going to look over the dudes to see if they have anything valuable, like weapons and gold or anything at all like that.
Roll a investigation.
Alright.
A bunch of cyanide capsules.
You discover 3 amulets which you believe to have been their spellcasting focuses.
Hubert, can someone cast a spell without a focus?
Only if they have material components to do research.
I know that they've used...
She uses them too.
I know that they use sacrifices in order to do things with their spells. Probably best to separate them then. She'll pocket the focuses for now.
So long as they don't have anything that's a spell ingredient, they shouldn't be able to cast magic.
Can you look through them for anything like that? You might have missed something.
He nods. So that we can call it here.
Alright.
Amazing.
How's that phrasing?
I said amazing.
Oh. Alright. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you stick around to see more of what I make. Be seeing ya.